And buenos dias to you, King Gary. To you as well, our sister Shirley Brown. Good morning. And to everyone coming in live and also in rewind. We'll be getting started here shortly.
So what's gonna happen when we go live? We go live in darkness and shit. I mean, what?
Uh, what happens when we go live, cousin? We just go live.
Oh, Jay here. Oh, okay. I didn't look up. I'm just driving. I'm trying to
You
talk.
looking like you got titties in that shirt. I just want you to know.
No,
Now
I
let's
don't.
have a
Cut
good
it out. No,
Monday.
Nigga,
I
that
don't.
shirt
It's
make you
just
like,
no, no. It's a
yeah, I
sweatshirt.
do.
It's just big. It's
I
Good
just
got,
morning, King
big.
Cousin.
I got, I got. I'm just telling you, got a titty look on it.
Okay, Jay. Thank you.
Don't be titties
Jay gonna
in.
start. Jay gonna say you titty
You
me, son.
fix.
You
I'm
better
telling
watch
you to
out.
fix it before they get on.
Jay gonna say you
Ain't
titty
no
me, son.
titties. Let's just straight. Ain't no titties. What are you talking about? There's no titties. Now it might be a fucking belly right here, but ain't no titties.
He said ain't no breasts.
Oh
Nah, ain't,
Lord,
nah,
I'll
ain't
be
no
in the back.
breasts and shit.
Ain't
Fuck
no
that.
breasts.
Nah, none of that.
Good morning, King Dre. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Man,
How was your
great things.
weekend, brother?
Man, wonderful, wonderful. I just got through interviewing Antonio Tolliver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was real good.
The boxer Antonio Tolliver?
Yes, sir.
All right. I like that dude. Oh shit, what the fuck Jay saying?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in about 10 seconds, though.
Cussing my ass out some more. Uh,
That was great, though, man. I got a lot of rest in
oh,
and
good,
got some
good, good,
cleaning up
good.
around the house.
So how's Antonio Tolliver doing these days?
He's doing good, man. He got a little podcast.
Okay.
Got a couple proteges he's
Cause I
working
cause I
with.
know he had some issues for a minute.
He still got some of them, but he's trying to get over them, man. He's
Gotcha.
still,
I ain't
still
mad at
thriving.
him. He
Right.
human. He human. I ain't mad at him. The hell of a fighter though. But you know what though? I don't think he get the credit that he should be getting as a fighter. He beat a lot of motherfuckers that other people couldn't beat.
Yeah, like Roy Jones.
They beat Roy Jones' ass twice.
Yeah. That's why Fat Joe made that song Lean Back. Good morning, Bernard. Good morning, Fish.
All right, good morning. Good morning.
What it do, B?
Oh man, same old thing.
Okay.
Good morning, our sister Toy.
What it
Which
do,
fighter
Fish?
y'all talking about? What's up?
We're talking about Antonio Tarver.
Antonio Tarver. Yeah, I don't think he get nearly the credit that he should get as a fighter.
Droopy titties up off.
What happened? Jay, there is no titty showing. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, you look like you got droopy titties in that
No,
shirt. That's
it
not a
does
good shirt
not.
for you. I'm telling you.
What
I'm
are
telling
you
you.
talking about? Now, it might
Okay.
be a fucking belly right here, but ain't no titties showing. Ain't none of that.
No,
Ain't none
I'm
of
telling
that
you, it
showing.
look like that shirt on
No,
the,
Jay, I'm
that
not
shirt
buying it.
make it look like
No,
you got
no,
droopy
it's a
titties.
fucking sweatshirt.
Okay. All right. I know. I'm just telling you what it looked like. I'm telling you because I'm your friend. Everybody else gonna let you do it and not say nothing. I'm telling you. So I said it. I'm done with it. If people start telling you like you got droopy titties,
Thank you, Jay. You're the best
good
friend
morning,
I
Gary.
know, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good morning, Joy.
Ain't
I'm
a
trying to
damn
help
thing I
you.
can do right
Everybody
now.
else
I'm wearing it. It's on. I gotta go 450 miles for my first run. Ain't a damn thing I can do right now.
Wow, 450 miles.
Yep.
450 miles. So that's like 7.5 hours.
Probably. Oh yeah, something like that.
On the road
Mhm.
again.
Yeah.
You Willie Nelson now.
Gary Finney. So the reason why, good morning, Janet Marie. The reason why I think Floyd Mayweather is getting back in the ring is because 50 Cent wasn't telling a lie. When he
What
said
50 Cent
Floyd,
say?
Wait, you got no money?
he thought Floyd didn't have no money.
Damn.
Overhead,
Might be.
I'm
yeah.
a play.
Might be. Might be.
Yeah.
Overhead, yeah.
Why would you
yeah,
get
he's
that?
spending-
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
What he did with all that money he had, supposedly.
Keyword had.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true.
That's overhead. He lived like I mean, come on, man. Private
he
planes,
does got a
Louis
lot of
Vuitton.
overhead.
Yeah,
He got a lot of
he got a lot of overhead. Just you gotta chill out.
When you
and then
50
all
cars.
that flashing money, I'm sure the IRS is up his ass with a microscope.
No, you can flash money as long as you play your tax. You can flash money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
He should have he should have consulted with Marshawn Lynch.
Right.
Yeah.
Two different type of it's two different type of styles. for sure.
Marshawn Lynch,
Yeah.
but Marshawn Lynch is a bad man. I like that dude.
Yeah.
He's a bad. Hey, so man, I made the announcement for the R&B music festival, and man, people started buying tickets. We sold over 10% of the tickets already, without even. We haven't even ran a commercial yet.
It's 8 o'clock, Pop.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for two. Thank you, Ali. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Good morning, Shirley Brown. Would you be mine? Kings of the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Ali. Would you be my neighbor?
Certainly, Pop. Thanks for asking. And good morning to everyone. I'm going to lock my bear door so your animals don't come in my yard, Jake.
Good morning, Bernard. Would you be my neighbor?
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Chief. Would you be my neighbor? Chief, I don't know why I
Turn your
always ask
goddamn
Chief.
mic on,
I
man.
know his mic ain't gonna work.
Certainly, Jay. No, I'm just
Good
trying to make sure
morning.
I make no extra noise. Keep it quiet in the
Good
neighborhood.
morning. You should have thought about that when you brought Michael Collier here. Good morning. Good morning, Dre. Would you be my neighbor?
Absolutely, Jay. And thank you for asking.
Good morning, Sir Fisher-Lot. Would you be my neighbor?
Most definitely, Jay. And I'm bringing Randy Crawford with me this morning.
Oh, that's a good one.
Randy
That's a
Crawford.
good one.
Yeah,
Randy
I like
Crawford was a
Randy
bad
Crawford.
girl.
You brought her already.
No, I didn't.
No, he never brought Randy Crawford.
Yeah, he
Right.
did.
Bring the
No,
Crusaders too. Shit.
I want you guys to be honest. Look at Dre sitting in this seat.
Jay, why are you fucking with me, man? I got a sweatshirt on. Ain't no damn.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone, Dre. You know what? I'm not even saying nothing.
Jay,
You're right.
what can
I'm gonna
I
let it
do?
go.
Okay, let's say if it is. What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
let it
can I
go,
do
Dre. I'm
right
letting it
now?
go, Dre. Dre, I'm gonna let it go. I said I'm letting it go. I'm not saying nothing. Good morning, Danielle. I let it all the way go. I let it all the way go. I'm not even saying nothing.
Thank you.
You know, hey, your kitty. You know,
What?
I'm not
Oh,
nothing. I just said they was your titties.
Jay, there is no titties, man.
Hmm.
There is no titties. What are you talking about?
I said I'm letting it go. I'm not
Okay.
talking about it. I'm not even talking about it.
He
All
said
right.
he let the titty go.
You don't want to talk.
You let-
Yeah, no more booby talk. No more booby talk.
No more titty talk. All right, good. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna let it go. Ain't
Let
gonna
it
talk
go.
about your teeth no more.
God damn. Wow.
No. I think I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. I ain't
Let
gonna
it
talk
go.
about your tits no more.
Damn.
Um,
That's just wrong.
so good morning to everybody. The Old Sugar Mill R&B Festival is going to take place May 30th here in Sacramento, really in Clarksburg, which is right outside of Sacramento. It's Sacramento. And it is going to be an incredible event. Cameo, Confunction, Club Nouveau, Sean Rayford, Joe Levy, Sugar High Band, Lucky Witherspoon, hosted by Lee Perkins, and it is going to be a great show. The doors are going to open at 10:30 because the show starts at 1, and I want to give people enough time to get in. So I'm encouraging people to come early because Clarksburg is a little town, and it's one lane in and one lane out. It's beautiful and picturesque and everything, but good morning, Mr. Elias. Mr. Elias, if there's one concert if there's one event you want to be in Sacramento for this year, May 30th is that event. And then we made the tickets so reasonable, and I think that's why it started moving so fast. $50 for admission and $125 for VIP. There's only 500 VIP tickets, so everybody else is going to be general admissions outside. It's an outside venue, and we got to build the venue, fence it all in and everything. But it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful event. So Shelly Tatum is gonna join us today on Kings in the Morning. You know how we talk about the Kangen water and y'all talk about my water. Well, he's the guy who sold me my machine. He's gonna tell you guys all about it and why everybody should have one. And what it does to your body. So I really believe that me not going to a doctor for 38 years, but taking vitamins, having a smoothie in the morning, a healthy smoothie. Good morning, Michelle Neal. Good morning, Del Burney. And then drinking Kangen water really helped me. And so I can only imagine what questions you have for him, Ali. But I know I can't wait.
I ain't talking about nothing.
So me and Shelly, the same days. So you'll like Shelly because he don't eat a lot of meat stuff. So he just made me a salad of fruit. With so
You starting off where you left off on Friday.
and
I ain't mad at you.
good morning, Reginald Sanders. Or you should tell your family reunion, Les, to move it to Sacramento, to the old sugar mill. y'all have a good time. The Sacramento Kings are 16 and 50, 15 and 50. They've won 15 games. They've lost 50. Good morning, Vertical.
Damn.
And I've brought Shelly Tatum to 2 games with me. And both games, the Kings have won. So I'm thinking maybe Shelly might want to come to a couple more games next year.
Yeah, he should, man. I think they won because he brought that water for them. They won.
And he's here with us now. Yes, he's here to join us now.
Okay, they go to prostate. She getting all excited.
Just trying to mind your manners. Good morning, Keisha.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Listen, I've been nervous about getting on y'all show because I've been watching y'all for years, and I know you guys are uncut. And although I'm from Hunters Point, I know when to bow down. So I'm here as a guest.
Hey, Shirley Brown, Shirley Brown said, "Go Kings!" Yeah, Shirley, Shirley, that's all. You can only say that 15 times this year. Well,
that part.
I don't see Shirley.
How's that fruit salad?
It's good.
You have a slight delay.
It's good, yeah.
Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yep. Hear you. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
So what I do when I start my morning, I start off with hydration. I drink up until 11 o'clock, sometimes noon, because I'm intermittent fasting. I stop eating at 7 p.m. and I don't start until at least 7. That's 12 hours, 7 a.m. That's 12 hours. But if you want to just go all the way in, get in 16 hours. And then afterwards, I'm just hydrating, be it the Dr. Yaqui Geogenetic Detox Juice, which I drink as often as I can, or I'm drinking Kangen water. And between the two, I'm getting fully hydrated so that when I go to eat the salad that Jay's eating, mixed berries, which consists of blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries, they help to combat the chronic illnesses and disease called dementia and Alzheimer's. And berries is a body builder, so it heals what's going on in your body. And you actually shouldn't eat anything but fruit in the morning.
I wish you tell him that, Shelly, tell him that vegetables and fruit need to sit on the stomach at least 30. If it's regular fruit, if it's a melon, it needs to sit 2 hours before you start eating other things. And I be trying to tell my pop, but he be drinking smoothies and eating croissants.
and listen, let me say, you're absolutely
I
right.
just want you to know, Shelly, that this nigga right now has proven to me that if we ever got in any trouble, the police ain't got to say shit to him. He just gonna blurt it all out.
Well, hey, listen, good brother. As long as you're talking about food, you're safe. You're good. There's nothing in black and white on you, so you're good. If it's food, you're good.
And Shelly, I just think a nigga talking about what you eating gonna talk about what you know. I swear to God, he wouldn't mean it. What happened was
Listen, y'all, I'm neutral. I know y'all tough, and I'm not gonna have y'all go in on me. So I'm Jay's guest at his house, and today I'm neutral, except when it comes to talking about water. Then I'm gonna go in on you.
There you
All
go.
right.
so
Plain and simple.
so Shelly. I want you to tell people about Kangen water. Why it's so important, how you got in it.
So our body is over 70% water. There's an old expression. It starts with what we eat. We are what we eat, or we simulate what we are what we eat. No, we are what we drink first, then what we eat. Because the body is 70%, 70% plus water. I've been a health nut all my life, ever since my daddy stopped us from eating pork. My brothers and sisters stopped us from eating pork at 9 years old. So I've always been health conscious, and as I got older, I just I had vegans in my family, vegetarians in my family, and I was always around conscious eaters. And then, I met a girl back in 2000, maybe 5, and she introduced me to then what I thought was alkaline water. And that brand was called Essentia. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Essentia by now. And I thought Essentia was the best water in the world. And then my mom introduced me to a brand called Penta, Penta. And I thought that was the best water in the world. And so I live in a city and I shop at this store called Rainbow Grocery. It's a co-op, it's one of those hippie-like stores. And they were selling this filter that you can sit on your countertop. And I bought it. And so now I'm drinking Penta, Centivia, and Essentia water. Um, and then I ran into my mailman that I hadn't seen in about 3 or 4 years. And I said, "Hey, man, where have you been? Did you retire from the post office?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "After 37 years, after 38 years, I'm retired." I said, "Well, what are you doing now?" And he gestured swinging a golf club. And he says, "Well, besides playing golf, have you heard of Kangen water?" And I said, "Yeah." And I took a step back and I said, "That real expensive ass machine that I can't afford." And so he smiled and he said, "Shell, if I can get you in the water machine, that same water machine for $40, $50 a month, would you buy it?" I said, "Absolutely. Sign me up." So he took my number, we exchanged numbers, and he said, "Listen, I want to share the water with you." And that was on a Saturday night. He called me Monday. Now, again, I already had my alkaline waters. So when he called me, it was like, damn, this nigga finna call and bug me about that damn water. And I didn't take his call. I didn't take his call. So then he called me back about 10 minutes later, and I answered because I felt guilty. He said, "Shell, I'm trying to catch you, man. I got the water and I want to share it with you." Now he lives in Vallejo. And at the time I was in Oakland. And so I said, "Cool, man, no problem." But I'm thinking it's 5 o'clock. He's not talking about today. And he said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in Piedmont." And I said, "Where are you?" He said, "Vallejo." I said, "Listen, man, it's 5 p.m., man, traffic, impossible, man. That's insane." He said, "No." He said, "If you wait for me, I'll bring it to you." And I had no comeback. All I could say was to myself, and I said, "Okay." So he brought me the water. He brought me 4 gallons because we share the water. He brought me 4 gallons. And I said, "Oh, no, 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 man. That's too much. That's too much. Just give me 2." He gave me 2. About, about 3 days passed. He called me back and said, how's the water? I said, man, this water tastes really good, man. He said, well, I got more if you want some. He brought me more, but then when he brought that water, he invited me to a presentation. And I said, oh man, I'm not interested in no multi-level marketing kind of business. I done Tahitian Noni, ACN. I'm not interested. And he said, Shell, I know you're a busy man, and I'm not going to waste your time. He said, just give me a shot. I said, all right, man, I do that. Is it in San Francisco? He said, no. I said, where is it? He said, Oakland. I said, when you have one in San Francisco, give me a call. He said, man, come on, Shell, give me a break. And I said, okay. I went to the meeting, but this is what I told him. I said, I drink Essentia, Penta, and Centivia water. You got to test my waters at your water presentation. If my water fail your test, I'll buy a machine. And he smiled. And he said, we normally don't do that, but I'm going to do that for you, Shell. And I'm thinking, yeah, I got this now. I ain't even worried.
Good morning, Lino. Good morning, Fatima. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I got to the meeting. I said, don't announce that that's my water that you're going to test. I just want to land the cut and watch y'all do your presentation. Well, at the end, he tested my waters and they all failed. And I was like, wow. So, and the tests he went through were, he did an alkalinity test, and then he did a test for oxidation to see if the water oxidizes, right? And he used this ORP meter, this oxidation potential meter that tests water for oxidation. And so at that point, I knew I was stuck with buying that damn machine. The rest is history. I bought the machine, but here's what he did. He said, listen, I know you're busy. I know you've been self-employed all your life. He said, but if you stay for the second half of this meeting, we present a financial opportunity. And I stayed, I saw it, and I said, I get it, but I'm not interested in doing the business, but I want the machine. I said, but this is what I'll do. I said, I will make arrangements for you to have a presentation in San Francisco, but you have to do all the talking. You have to do, if I get a sale, you have to do all the paperwork, all administrative work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to invite the people to come. And I started inviting people to come. And after about 11 months of inviting people to come, out of nowhere, to God be the glory, I sold 30 machines, and it shocked me.
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell is this? But I went to people who were warm. I went to my mom, my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my friends. I went to people like Jay King. I went to people like Pebbles. I went to different people. I went to Malia Cohen. I went to Gavin Newsom. I went to London Breed. I went to all of them to see what would stick. And they start buying machines, and before you know it, I sold over 400 machines, not knowing it doesn't interfere with my regular business that I do, because I run my own company, but it created a revenue lane, another revenue lane for me. And Enagic is the company that owns the brand Kangen. Kangen in Japanese means return to origin. We say Kangen, we say Kangen, we say Kangen, but it's really Kangen water. And the water is absolutely amazing, but it don't make just drinking water. It makes water that emulsifies oil and grease. It makes water that'll take off your makeup and foundation. It makes water to brush your teeth. It makes water for hygiene. It makes water for your hair. It makes water for your skin. It makes water that'll clean your whole house. When we got hit with COVID, remember the stores kept running out of Lysol? It makes a strong acidic water that does what Lysol does without the chemicals. Wow. It makes water for athletes' feet. It makes water for almost any and everything you can think of. Water ranging from a 2.5 strong acidic pH water to an 11.5 strong alkaline water, which is 50,000 times stronger than 9.5.
What does that mean? Tell them what it means. Tell them what that means, though, by being able to just change the water, what does each thing do? You know, because
So I'm gonna just give you a short version, but you guys can follow me at Shelly Tatum underscore the Kangen Water Guy or Tatum 575, and I post so much information about the water. But let's say, okay, let's take the machine first. The machines connect to your kitchen faucet. It takes 10 minutes to connect, and the machine is 100% tax deductible. When you connect the machine to your faucet, it has a filter in it. This is not a filter though. It's a ionizer. It's a water ionizer. And I'm gonna show you in real time what that is. Okay, so follow me. Am I able to turn this camera around, Jay?
you
Can you
just
see it on
No.
the
did.
big screen, Stitchy? I want to see it on the
How
big
do I
screen.
how do I okay, so that's
Yeah,
the
he can,
machine
bro.
right there, right?
Yeah.
This is the
I can't
filter.
see nothing.
He's on the big screen.
This is so the machine is not a
Not showing
filter.
up for
The
me.
machine is an ionizer, but this is the filter. So what the water does is this is clean water. This is like drinking tap, but it's been filtered. So it filters your tap water. This is the water hose, the clean water hose that the tap water runs through to go through the machine. It filters the water first, and then when you hit the Kangen button,
Kangen water 9.5. Kangen water 8.5. Kangen water 9.0.
so let's
Kangen water 9.5.
so let's go back to Kangen water 9.5 because that's what you see in all the grocery stores. But all that water is fake. It's fake, and it's in plastic bottles. And as you know, plastic bottles have these dioxins in them. When they create these plastic bottles, they're filled with chemicals. And when that water sits in that plastic for months before it gets to the consumer, and there's no heat control in the room, well, when that plastic heats up, those dioxins leach into the water, and when you drink that water, it creates carcinogens, which causes cancer. So if you're gonna buy the dead water in a store, buy it in a bottle. But when you invest into this machine, and think about it, think about how many years you've been purchasing bottled water in a store. You've probably bought enough bottled water to own a machine, but that's just it. You don't, but you've probably spent thousands of dollars paying for all that bottled water. So this machine, it takes the water, the tap water, and it restructures the water. So it takes all the bad minerals, for all the natural bad minerals, and it gets rid of them. And then it takes all the good minerals and it keeps them. And those good minerals are electrolytes. Now, some people take some Celtic salt or some Himalayan sea salt and they put it in the water, because if you're just drinking water, it's dead water. You're not doing a lot for your body. So if you're going to drink the dead water, at least add salt to it. But there's nothing like being able to drink a real clean water filtered with one of the best filters on the planet, coming from the best machine on the planet. The Kangen water ionizer is the best machine on the planet. The company's been around for 52 years. It's a Japanese owned brand, and they're at the top. If you Google, if you YouTube Kangen water, everybody else is trying to knock them down. But Kangen water is number one. Now, that 2.5 water is strong acidic water. So it kills germs and bacteria, salmonella, E. coli. It kills all of it in 30 seconds. The 6.0 water, and that's just a sound bite. The 6.0 water is excellent for your skin because it's the same pH as your skin and your hair. You can brush your teeth you can gargle and use the 2.5 water as an antiseptic, right? So instead of using a scope and all that crap that has all those chemicals in it and ingredients that you can't pronounce, you just gargle with the 2.5 water, right? You can also use it as a deodorant. Now, of course, that's a whole nother subject, but you can spray your underarms. If you get jock itch, you can spray that area. When you shave, I shave every day. If I didn't shave, I'd have a beard, right? When you shave, the 2.5 water acts as an aftershave. It kills germs and bacteria. You leave it on for 30 seconds, you pat dry your face afterwards, then you take the beauty water and you spray the beauty water, which is the 6.0 pH. Potential pH stands for potential hydrogen, and you spray that on your face. It's a natural toner. I'm 64 years old. I've been using this water I've been drinking the water and using the water religiously for 10 years. And look at me. Do I look 64? I go to reunions and my friends look 15 years older than me. And I feel bad sometimes, but at the end of the day, we are what we eat and we are what we drink. Now, the 7.0 water, that's just clean water. If you don't want to drink the Kangen water, drink the 7.0 water. It's drinking tap water that's been filtered. Now, when we press that button that I showed you, the Kangen button, you got 3 types of alkaline water, but it's not just alkaline. It's alkaline water, but the machine restructures the tap water and it goes through this electrolysis process that ionizes the water. It restructures the water. So now when you're drinking that water, it's going into your body and it helps. We can't say that the water cures anything for FDA reasons. We can't do that. But if you go online and you YouTube Kangen water and testimonials, just listen to them. When Jay talked about him having problems with his knee. Now, I will say it took me 4 years to sell Jay a machine because he just figured, what is Shell up to now? What is he selling? Right? Because by trade, I'm a promoter. I'm not a salesman. I'm a promoter and I have the natural.
The nigga's always promoting something.
But when I'm passionate about something, and listen to me, I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about eating to live. Food is our medicine, and medicine is our food. And so it starts with what we eat and what we drink. Now,
Let me just say,
let you guys ask questions.
It's the best investment I ever made. And I take my Kangen machine serious. And Shelly would tell you that because he always tells me how it still looks brand new because I'll be serious about that. And
he does. Jay has one of the best. Jay has one of the best looking machines out. I mean, listen, they all look good, but some people, if you leave the machine out near the sun, it's going to change colors. It's going to change yellow. You don't want to do that.
First of all, you want to put the machine, you want to handle the machine properly. If your hole's broke or if it's dirty and all that stuff, because you're a nasty motherfucker and you ain't cleaning it. And there's some nasty motherfuckers out there with a Kangen water machine. Okay, so this is Monday, March 9th. Shelly, you gotta go. Shelly's gonna hang out with us. No, you're gonna hang out with us. We guys have any questions? No, we're gonna get to them. Before we get to the questions, Shelly, at the 30-minute mark, we do the daily word and the word of the day.
Got it.
So I've been talking
for 30 minutes. Damn.
Good morning, Francis. So I'm gonna do the daily word. Brother Reverend Ali is gonna do the word of the day. The daily word on Monday, March 9th, 2026 is compassion. COMPASSION. My actions reflect my compassionate heart. Compassion is an expression of divine wisdom and strength. When I open appearances of fear or lack, I am not deterred by thoughts of helplessness. Instead, I'm guided by the clarity of divine intelligence. With faith and confidence, I invite spirit within to inspire my thoughts and action. I trust whatever I offer, presence, prayer, or tangible support, will uplift and empower. My compassion is not about fixing anyone, it's about reminding others of their strength, divinity, and capacity to meet life with courage and grace. Rooted in love, my compassionate actions become windows of truth through which others glimpse their wholeness, their worth, and their freedom to live in sufficiency and joy. Today's Bible verse is 1 John 3:18. Little children, let us love not in word or speech, but in deed and truth. Brother Reverend Ali, what is the word of the day?
OG, the word today is water, spelled W-R. Definition for water is a colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that forms the seas, lakes, rivers, and rain, and is the basis of the fluids of living organisms. Let me see if I can use this in a sentence.
That part. Amen.
Pop, when you drink clogging water, make sure you hit the button on the water on the machine so that it helps your knees. Water.
Oh my God!
Amen.
Good morning, Daphne.
You know what?
Hold on. Let me just say this to you.
Hallelujah.
Nigga, they got this is a nigga whose back is functioning at a unfunctional level right now. This nigga can't lift up. He can't lift up a brick without having to go to the hospital. He needs to drink plenty of water. Oh.
Damn.
And they, a back brace don't even work for him. Speaking of water, teacher placed on leave after student recorded him urinating in front of class. A teacher has been placed on leave after being caught urinating into a container moments before students enter the classroom. The footage, which was obtained by the Sacramento Bee teacher, stood at the front of the class before unbuttoning his trousers. He allegedly urinates into a container just out of shot and can be heard on the footage saying, "Gosh, that's good. Gosh, 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 gosh,
Yeah.
gosh."
Let it go.
It is
Shit.
believed he then pours away the urine, which can be heard in the background before students begin entering the room. According to the Sacramento Bee, the teacher has been identified as Dan Champ, who was a history teacher and associated student body advisor at Granite Oaks Middle School in California. Families received a message following the video being circulated that the employee had been placed on leave. This afternoon, after school dismissal, a parent and a staff member informed the school administration of a video showing an employee engaging in conduct inconsistent with our professional standards, the email reads. While the unverified video does not involve any students or other staff, the employee has been placed on leave while Granite Oaks Middle School and the Rockland Unified School District investigate the incident. Although we are unable to share specific details because this is a pissy matter, it's being taken seriously and will be addressed in accordance with applicable policies, procedures, and legal requirements. One student who did not want to be named by the Bee told disgusted. "It personally makes me feel disgusted knowing that I was in the room prior to him doing that near the spot that I used to sit." It's not clear who recorded the teacher or why the footage was taken at that particular time. So far, parent reactions to the footage has been varied, with some wondering if teachers should be getting more breaks while others were less sympathetic. One wrote, "I saw the video. It was really weird. And there was in the restroom. For the children, this is a regular occurrence. My daughter's friend, who was a junior, remembers being in his class and it always smelling weird. Another said, although this is highly concerning why our students secretly filming a teacher alone in their classroom, that to me is also disturbing. LAD Bible has reached out to Champ, Granite Oaks Middle School, and the Rockland School District for comment. So a few things. So I have a few questions. So
Well,
if he was
you know-
pissing in the classroom with nobody there, it ain't like so the headline make you think somebody was that the kids was in there and he just whipped it out and just
it
went.
ain't like he pissed on one of them little motherfuckers or nothing. So what's the big deal?
They put a
Shit.
10 on the 2. They put a 10 on the 2.
They
Exactly.
did.
Exactly.
But you know, one thing we know, he wasn't black,
That part.
and this is white on white. This is a white on white crime thing. This is a white on white crime thing.
I bet you got a little age on him. They're not talking about a young man. They're talking about an older guy. I guarantee
motherfucker
you.
didn't feel like getting up, going to,
Well,
you
yeah.
know, he trying to be there before the kids get there. He had to let it.
Yeah. He just but I mean, but he's saying, gosh, you know,
Go.
Professor Keone said, King, when Shelley says that the machine restructures the water, what does that mean? Water H2O is restructured to what? H240, 3H60. So Professor Keone ain't as smart as his name.
He ain't as smart at all,
So
dumbass.
explain to him what you mean when you say restructures the water.
So I'm not a scientist, and I'm not a scientist. So when
You're not a
restructuring the
scientist.
water, and I would bring on Greg Isom, who sold me my machine to answer that question. But it takes the H2O and it takes the pHs and it restructures. So when you drink the water, the tap water, you're drinking 7.0 water. This machine takes that H2O 7.0 water and it structures it to 2.5, 6.0, 7.0, 8.5, 8.9.0, and 9.5. That's the best way that I can explain it on a layman's level. But I would get someone from Enagic or Greg to go to do a deeper dive.
Okay.
He needs somebody from the
by the-
kindergarten to explain it to him.
By the way, Jeff Carlin called him Professor Piss-a-Lot. And you know, anybody could have walked in. So you know, I don't know if you ever tried to cut your piss off in the middle of doing it. It hurt like a motherfucker if you try to do it, right?
Yeah, you catch a fucking hernia trying to do that shit.
Yes. So you know, why is he pissing in the classroom? That's really the question. Why do you have a piss thing? And it ain't like he pissing and drinking it later because he pouring it out. So
And my thing is, why the fuck not? That's my question. Why not?
let me ask you, why not? Because you're in the classroom and somebody can walk in. Now your kids, it don't matter. They can walk in at any minute. Somebody walk into your classroom.
Jay, let me say this, Jay.
Yeah.
If the man was diabetic and he had a situation where he had to unleash that beast because he wasn't gonna make it to the next space, he had to unleash it. That's what happened. Then you won't pee on himself.
Listen, Charles, I know what happened in slave quarters in Louisiana. We talking about we're not one of these backwoods rural Louisiana towns that y'all live in.
I'm
We
with
talking
Charles.
about
Fuck that.
No, listen. Wait. Listen, hold on. Let me tell you the truth. Hold on. I know I had a boss. Listen, I had a boss I worked for. He was a bad diabetic. Real shit. The motherfucker take a piss any fucking way. He couldn't hold a bitch. So he had to go let that bitch go out. If he had to go out the back receiving door, if he had to go around the corner by the palace.
But he's not a teacher.
Yeah, but if you take that man, if you take that same man, you put him in the classroom, Jay.
Then he can't be in the classroom. That's why.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
look
that's why Dre's ass is driving the truck so he can piss anywhere he wants. He gotta have a little piss.
That's right. Look,
Back down. I do it all the fucking time.
he probably had
I
McDonald's
got a
cup.
piss
Listen,
container right up there.
listen. Look, this message has been brought to you by McDonald's. He probably was in a McDonald's cup getting his eye on. You know what I'm saying?
I got something better than
Cal-
all that shit.
Cal
I'm not gonna
Williams-
show y'all right
Cal
now.
Williams said people need to grow up. Pissing is a natural human function. Health conditions can cause you to need to piss immediately. Kyle Williams, I
Exactly.
understand. But we're talking about a teacher in the middle school, in the classroom, where we know that pedophiles and sexual
That part.
predators
Kids
live.
wasn't in
So we
there.
don't
That's
know.
the thing.
But we don't know. No, yet somebody was in there because somebody recorded it.
Wow.
Somebody recorded it.
They
It's
got
just
the
like,
cameras
remember
in
that time?
the-
Okay, let me ask you a
showed the
question.
class.
Let me ask you a question, Dre. Remember that time?
Oh God. Here we go.
Remember that time you saw that girl with the nice ass, and then she turned around and she had a mustache and a beard.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, did that make you attracted to men?
Hell no. And you know
Okay.
it don't. And
What
why
if somebody-
you bring that up
that's
against
right.
Musk Company anyway, man? You know that shit.
That's right. But Dre, somebody not understanding would say Dre like transgenders. I saw him looking
Shelly
at
don't believe no
a
shit
girl-
like that, do you, Shelly? You don't believe no shit like that, right?
Absolutely
Shelly
not.
said, okay, good.
Jay,
Okay, so
I
let me-
thought Shelly gonna say I ain't got nothing to do with
Well,
this.
let me ask
shit.
you, okay, Shelly, when he was 16, there was this girl with beautiful eyes,
Oh, come on, man.
and she was a transgender.
Well,
But
okay,
hold on,
so
let me explain it to Shelly.
and
Look,
I got
Shelly.
a story about that too. I'm gonna
I
go
was
ahead.
16, young cat, right? I
Mhm.
saw big titties and a pretty face and shit, and I actually thought it was a fucking female. And
Yep.
some people that
And
pulled
then
my
he
coat
saw a
said,
big
"Hey, man,
ass,
leave that motherfucker
and the
alone."
last year he saw a big ass, and she was checking her out, and she had a mustache and a beard
I
when
was
she turned around.
driving, Jay. I'm in a car, and I was driving and went by.
No
the
matter.
little
This nigga. So, but if somebody said you was attracted to, if somebody said you was attracted to transgenders,
thing.
you would say no.
I'm
You'd
not.
argue no, right?
I'm not. No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
You're talking to Jay. You talk to a man who's painting his nails. Come on, man.
Are you a motherfucking liar?
Okay,
Shut
so let
up.
me weigh in on that. So
Thank you.
I got a partner who was working down in North Beach area of San Francisco. He was in the retail, and he worked for this high-end leather store at the time. It was called North Beach Leather. And he called me, and he was non-black, but he called me and he said, Shell, I want you to come down and meet my friend. And so I went to the store, pulled up, and I met his friend. Sister, red bone, petite, beautiful skin.
Uh-huh.
When I went to shake her hand, soft skin, everything. It was absolutely blew my mind. And then afterwards,
Here we go. Another
and then
transgender.
afterwards, I went back into the store. He walked her to her car. When he came back, he said, Shell, man, you ain't gonna believe this. Man, that was the man. I said, get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
I was a what? It was a man. It fooled me.
See?
Petite,
Trying to
small
tell
frame.
That's because you
everything,
didn't.
hair.
I look at every woman like a potential man.
That part. Small hands, small
you.
feet.
Jay, who the
pointed
fuck
nose.
does that, though?
It's just,
I
I
do.
was like, I couldn't believe it. But
So
then I
she
tell
got
you
a
this.
dick first.
But I've been to Brazil twice.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Brazil has some of the
Professor
most
Keone,
beautiful women in the world because they're African mixed with Portuguese,
yeah, Shell.
right?
Professor Keone has a question for you.
Okay.
Kelly, is there a button on that machine that can help Dr. Dre from seeking bearded men when making his treatment?
I don't think
That's rough.
I don't think so.
Fuck you, Keone. Fuck you, Keone.
Drake.
Oh, God damn.
Look at
Now,
Drake.
don't you
I think
start,
every
man.
man,
Cut it
listen to me,
out.
Drake.
Cut
Oh,
it
wait.
the fuck out. No,
Drake, let me say
no.
something. You know, I
No.
gave your name Maybelline. Every man on here believe you wear makeup, dog. I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
wear
bruh.
motherfucking makeup.
Hey,
Shut
bruh,
up,
look.
man.
It's
I
all right.
just
You put a
happen
little
to look
foundation.
good.
Listen,
I look
we all right.
good.
You put a little foundation on. It's
Shelly,
cool.
I'm 62 years old, man, and I
Man,
look
you look
young as
good. You
hell.
look good. You look
Thank
good,
you,
Drake. You
brother.
look
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, you do look
Kelly,
good,
he just
Drake.
he just had the propensity, you know, he look good, he gonna see good. And every now and then he get caught up. For some reason, transgenders attract him, and he attract transgenders.
That is not true, Jay.
That's
Cut it
not
out.
true. That's not true, Dre. Is it?
No,
No.
hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Hell
it's
no.
true.
I'm not attracted to men. I'm not attracted to trans. I'm a
Okay, but
very,
Cal
very
Williams. Good morning, Agent
heterosexual
Lord.
man.
Cal Williams says animals piss and shit publicly. They often have sex publicly. Workplaces must accommodate physical disabilities. I get it.
Right.
I get it, but Cal, you can't. I don't want a teacher taking a piss in the classroom with my kids.
That part.
What if you didn't know? Well, what if you didn't know?
Hey,
Right.
I don't listen. I don't want to. So I don't want to know. But when it happens,
You don't
when
want
it
it to happen.
happens, then he got to deal with the consequences.
Gotcha.
Lee Fletcher said, "Jay, ask your guest, how does the Kangen into TYENT?"
I can hear you. Repeat the question.
Jay, ask your guest, how does the Kangen system compare to TYENT?
I've heard of that system, but it doesn't. They compare to us. We're number one. We are the Steph Curry, the Michael Jordan, the Magic, the LeBron. We're the Rolls Royce of all water ionizers. We're the only company that's been around for 52 years. We're the only company that you can call on the phone and talk to real people to get answers, to get problems solved, if any. I mean, so all the other companies that make water ionizers, we're the king. We're the king. But let me say this though. Enagic is I believe is the only company. It's a direct sales marketing company. So it's a $1 billion business. It's a $1 billion company, and it's a direct sales marketing company. And so when distributors like myself sell a machine, there's no middle person, there's no upline or downline that's taking you that you have to go through to get your money. I surpassed the guy, the mailman who got me involved in the business. I surpassed him. So
Wow.
in reference to comparing, I mean, at the end of the day, there are other companies out there that make ionizers. And it's just a matter of choice. But if you when you get involved with this company, you get a chance to make some money. I made 6 figures on the side doing this.
Wow.
That wasn't my plan. My plan was to only drink the water. My plan was to only drink the water. But now I'm at a level where when I sell a machine, if the K8 commission payout is $350, I make 8 times that. Mine. If I sell it directly. So when we were on that walk and Jay went live to this morning, I announced to everybody that if you buy a machine and you say you were referred by Jay, I'll save you $500.
Damn.
And that's only good for the next 30 days. But I'm able to do that because of the level I reached. Now, distributors don't do that, and they would frown at me for even saying this, but I'm my own boss. I don't work for Enagic. I work for Shelly Tatum Presents.
Right.
And Shelly Tatum Presents is an entrepreneurial company that's involved in a little bit of everything. So I'm not dependent on Enagic to pay my mortgage.
Right.
Absolutely not. But Enagic is a company that allows you to become financially independent. And it's amazing. And we get these checks, it's old-fashioned style. We get checks in the mail. These checks come in the mail, and it's absolutely amazing when you go to your P.O. box or you check your mail at your house, and they just come in. You're like, what is this? And when I first started doing the business, I didn't understand the rules and regulations. Now I don't show checks, I don't talk about money, I don't do any of that.
Right.
But in the beginning, I used to take pictures of the checks, and I would have 50 checks lined up, and I would take pictures and I would post them. I'm from Hunters Point. I want people to know. I want my people to know I'm making money and I'm not promoting concerts. I'm not talking about a cannabis dispensary. I'm not talking about booking entertainment. It's water. We all have to drink water. We can't go 30 days without drinking water and not get sick. We can do that with food, but not water. Not water. And here's the thing, like people talk about, like, think about this. We discount our health, but we go out and we buy brand new shoes. We spend money on shoes, on purses. We spend money on cars, on watches, on all kind of shit. But watch this. When your body, if you don't put water in your engine, in your car engine, what happens to that engine? It breaks down, it blows up. Well, it's the same with your body. If your body is not fully hydrated, you're going to get high blood pressure. You're going to have heart problems. Your temperature is going to go up. There are going to be things that start happening in your body because you don't have enough water in your body for it to function properly. And so it's imperative that you stay hydrated. What does staying hydrated mean? It means drinking half your body weight in fluid ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 fluid ounces of water, good water, or good juice. And the juice is H3O2, so it counts as water. So when you're juicing the celery and the the Granny Smith apple and the cucumber and so on, that's part of that 50 fluid ounces of water that you need in your body. And juicing is super, super, super important. So if you don't have a juicer, consider investing in one.
Okay. So Shelly, what we do it in pieces. That way we don't. So
I got it.
And so then somebody asks questions. Then
Just say, shut up, like you do.
By the way,
I'm gonna tell him. But Shelly Tatum and Ron Newt are cousins.
Blood cousins, for real.
For real cousins. So Ron Newt said, "Man, you and Shelly, man, y'all the same thing, man. You and Shelly, y'all the same thing."
Wait. Since you mentioned Ronnie Newt, let me say this. So Ronnie was my dad's baby cousin. My grandmother was Ronnie Newt's father's big sister. When I was a little kid, Ronnie was a pimp. And he was at the top of the game along with Fillmore Slim, who was the king of pimps in San Francisco. But Ronnie in 1971, James Brown came. They did a Black Expo in San Francisco at the Civic Center, and James Brown came to perform. Ronnie set up a show the same day as James Brown at a hotel near where James Brown was performing. My mother took me down to see Ronnie set up. And when I saw Ronnie's band on stage, and Ronnie showed me, he had a white outfit with white boots with platforms, and he was like just ready to go. But the moment I saw Ronnie is when I said to myself, I want to be in the business, the music business, not the pimping business, but the music business that Ronnie Newt is in. And so Ronnie and my daddy were my two first inspirations, because Ronnie wanted my dad. He loved my daddy so much. He wanted to put my daddy's name on his posters. Back in the day, Bill Graham Presents. They all used to make these big posters of Woodstock and anything happening in San Francisco with a concert. Bill Graham had the baddest posters. So you would see his name on the poster. Well, Ronnie would put his name on on the poster, and he always wanted to include my dad's name on the poster. And when I saw that, I said, I want to be a concert promoter. I want to be a party promoter. And that's what I ended up becoming at the age of 17.
You didn't want no
this
whole
met
money.
Jay in 86.
He
Yep,
didn't
Professor
want no
Keone
whole money. He didn't want no
Professor
whole
Keone
money.
said
He wanted
King.
some show money.
Professor Keone said, King, thanks for putting your yes robot on mute while Shelly was talking. But it was annoying watching him nod his fucking head during Shelly's whole spiel. How about you, Dr. Dre?
Oh, me? Ah.
Hey, so that water system, it actually goes outside?
No, so the water system, we make two types of devices. One for your shower is called the Anespa. So it is amazing. You connect the shower head to your shower head. You take off your shower head and put that shower head in its place, but it has a filter with all of the spa ingredients like you're going to Napa. It is absolutely amazing. Like Calgon Take Me Away. It's a real Calgon Take Me Away moment. Now the ionizer.
How much is the Anespa?
The Anespa is about $3,000. And Enagic will finance everything. We don't check your credit. We don't check your credit score. All you got to do is have a credit card or a debit card. And I'm gonna make sure it gets through. Now, the ionizer connects to your kitchen faucet, or you can put it in your laundry room or your garage, wherever you have a sink and a faucet. And but it only works for that faucet, so it doesn't. They don't make machines that connect to your house, and because and you can't run hot water through this machine because of the medical grade titanium platinum coated plates. The heat will ruin the plates, and so you're able to walk through the.
But it will tell you.
But at the airport. Go ahead.
But the machine will tell you that the water is hot and turn it on. The machine will start talking to you,
Absolutely.
and you can take the water. You can take the water through to the airport. It's medical grade. You guys know because I've said it before, Shelly.
And you're
I have
able
medical
to do
grade
that.
water.
Right. And you're able to do that because when you tell TSA that it's medical grade, remember the plates are medical grade. So when they test the water, and if you follow me on my Shelly Taylor page or my Kind of Water page, you can see all of that.
Yeah, they know it because I've done it before.
Okay, great. And but Floyd, you can still follow me on Facebook.
We got to go to another section. We come back.
Okay,
and
go
forth.
ahead. I'm sorry. Just tell me to shut up.
Shelly, I did, but you came back.
See, Jay, when Jay's friends told him about me, they said he and I probably wouldn't get along because we're so much alike. And Jay and I met in 86, ain't never had an argument.
No, we haven't. We really haven't. Floyd Mayweather grossed over $1 billion in his career, but is currently $54 million in debt. He admits to failing to manage his own money and getting scammed by many people around him. He is reportedly on the verge of financial collapse due to a $54 million debt from 2024. He has filed a $340 million lawsuit against Showtime Network over the mismanagement of his boxing career earnings. He claims they teamed up with his manager. You know who his manager was, don't you?
Well, that wasn't his manager. That was his business partner, Al Heyman.
They teamed up with his manager and redirected millions of his money to hidden accounts. His former manager, Al Heyman, was like a father to him. Besides that, Floyd was known for spending lavishly on luxury. He once bragged about buying an $18 million watch from Jacob & Company. He is set to return to the ring at 50 with several exhibition matches and a professional match coming up this September against Manny Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And Mike Tyson, right?
I don't know.
Exhibition fights.
Exhibition against Mike. But let me say this. So everybody thought that Al Heyman was taking good care of Floyd Mayweather because he was the manager. So I'm not going to say he wasn't, because what happened is the talent will want to spend and do whatever they want to do. And as a manager, I can only tell you what not to do. I don't control you. I don't have any, and just because, and so if you made $1 billion and you didn't have a lot of write-offs and stuff, you might have paid $340 million in taxes. That's a real number based on what you earn. But when you have multiple, so I told you guys this before. When you buy these homes, good morning, Greg Beasley, and you buy these homes for $30 million, $50 million, $80 million, there's only a very small segment of people that can actually purchase those homes. And so when you get in that rarefied air, you might have an
Ohio.
asset.
She said, yeah.
You might have an asset that's worth $100 million. It don't mean you're gonna get $100 million for it, because when I see that the plane is crashing on you, I'm going to decide how much the parachute is worth.
Right.
So what's happening now is Floyd Mayweather, they're circling Floyd Mayweather. The buzzards are circling him, waiting to see what's going to happen. And it's going to be interesting. Another thing that you have to look at is Puff. No matter what people think about Puff or say about Puff, there's no collapse around him right now. So that lets you know that he had a real cash flow, and he had a significant amount of money in the bank, and that he was able to unload some of his assets. He was making enough money. He had enough money in him that even if he sold them at a discount, the liquid cash was more than what he could make the money and keep his head up.
And he took everything out of his name, which was smart.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this about Al Heyman real quick, just a quick 30 seconds. So when I first got into the concert business, all the veteran promoters told me,
okay, but Shirley, it's not going to be 30 seconds, you guys.
It will be 30 seconds. Just give it to me. Give it to me. So watch this.
30 seconds.
So the veteran promoters told me to stay away from Al Heyman. They said Al Heyman was the king of fucking you. And so in my tenure doing concert productions, whenever Al Heyman's name came around and my partners partnered with him, I never did a deal with Heyman. I did my deal with them, and I made it clear to them that if Heyman fuck you, that's your business, but I want my money at settlement. And I never had a problem with Heyman. I never did business with Heyman, and it was all up. But everybody knew that Heyman was the king of the concert black business, of the black concerts, but he was also the king of fucking you.
Now, was that because he controlled the Cool Jazz Festival?
No, Al Heyman. So here's the thing. So Al Heyman controlled the Budweiser Superfest.
The Budweiser Superfest is what I meant. Is that what made him the most powerful, because of the Superfest?
No, Al was a smart dude, a graduate of Harvard. He was just smart. He had a lot of game, a lot of business savvy. And he was a ghost. He never showed up at any settlements. You never saw Heyman at a concert. Even with these boxing matches, you very rarely saw him at a Mayweather fight. He was always a ghost, and he's still a ghost. And I think he's real sick right now. But Heyman, when he and Mayweather connected, he showed Mayweather how to get the money. Now look, we all know Mayweather is flamboyant. If he liquidated all them cars, he probably have 30-40 million dollars. And
Well,
not,
maybe,
not
but
not to and not to mention the watches. So, you know, he wear his wealth and he want people to see it. And
the
unfortunately,
problem is this, Shelley. He, again, there's only a handful of people that can purchase all those types of items. So,
right.
so they look at the market, and you look at a market like this that's down right now. So whatever he could have got, whatever he could have got 7-8 years ago, he probably only gonna get 40% of
Right.
that,
You're
50%
right.
of that now. So
You're right.
So you hold on to those things until but the market has to be right, and the market don't wait for you to be in a good position. The
Right.
market become the market when you're in trouble. So he got the Bugattis and all those cars and stuff, but they may not be worth anything to anybody, especially at a
You're
time when
right.
there's a possibility that we could be going to war.
You're right. But speaking of market, he's still marketable as long as he doesn't get knocked out. As long as he's doing these exhibition fights, he can get in and make $100 million and be
Maybe,
right back.
maybe not. I think I don't. These exhibition fights, they don't. Again, we're in entertainment. When you're in a downturn in the economy, the one thing that gets hurt first is entertainment. But oddly enough, the one thing that goes up is spirit sales. Did y'all know that?
Right. Absolutely. Not
Spirit
just
sales
spirit
go up.
sales, but drugs as well. And
Yes.
alcohol is a liquid drug.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that's they say spirit sales go up and entertainment go down. So
Right.
all the things associated with entertainment, and that includes, luxury item purchasing, goes down. Oh, I'll be right back, you guys. The superintendent is called. Hey, Steve.
Jay, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
I tell you what, his jewelry, them diamonds, he could break even, but them gold, he can make some money
Well,
off
I
right
can
now.
tell
He
you
can,
what,
Right.
though,
he could sell all his jewelry. Sell all his
watches,
jewelry.
He won't make $1 from those watches. Those watches, he ruined them all. First of all, the Jacob watches are useless. Those are not worth shit.
Oh, you mean
Jacob Company watches, the big ass face, those are useless.
Yeah,
Those are worthless.
anything he bust out, but there's a bust out market though.
And
There's a
then
market for that.
The Rolexes that he had, he screwed them up by adding diamonds to them.
That's a
Well, that's
no-no.
what I mean by
Yeah.
bust down. But
That's a no-no.
Yeah,
That's a no-no.
you don't
Go
Yeah, you
go
don't do
ahead,
that.
go ahead, Mr. Tatum, take over, man. Jay King stepped off, man. He won't be able to shut you down. Talk about whatever you want
Okay,
to do.
let's do it then. So, gentlemen, you guys are doing a fabulous job. I've been watching y'all. Y'all need your flowers. Don't let that nigga punk y'all. Hold your ground. Right on, Shelly. Right on, Shelly. But let me just say this go back to the whole Heyman thing and the depression and the economy. Like Jay was saying, entertainment goes down, concerts are up. As you guys know, and I heard you guys talk about this on your show, but Bruno Mars went on sale the first day and sold $2 million worth of tickets. 2 million tickets.
Damn.
He sold 2 million tickets around the country. Cardi B's having a super successful tour. The Black Promoters Collective, Gary and all those guys, Guthrie and all those guys, Lionel B. them, and the big dog out of New York, they're killing with the New Edition concerts and every other concert that they're putting out there since they first launched their company. So people like to drink, yes, but people also like to be entertained. They love a good show. They love a good show. So yeah, man. I mean, but here's the thing with Mayweather. Look, we wish him well. I wish every black person well. I don't care if they're flamboyant or not. I wish them well. As much that we've been through with our black history, we deserve all the getting we can get.
Absolutely.
And last month, I posted nothing but things related to Black history on my Shelly Tatum page. So if you get a chance, go check it out. But I have a Sugar Kills page on Facebook. It's called Sugar Kills. Like the page. I post everything about health, about male health, women health, about juicing, about water, a little bit of everything. Food, what to eat, what not to eat. Food is like medicine, medicine is like food. Check that page out.
Yeah, me and you just alike. We need to team up, man, and take
Anytime.
over.
Ali be preaching that on the show. He talks about that a lot.
That's all I know. That's all I know, man. All that other shit don't make no sense to me. You know, I'm telling you, man. If people say they want to buy your life, you can buy your life by paying attention to your life. You can extend it by watching what you put in your body and knowing and then also knowing how to get stuff out of your body.
Real talk. And speaking of getting,
talk to you, Shelly, about one of them.
Call me anytime. Jay has all my numbers. Absolutely. Call me anytime. And here's the thing: getting stuff out of your body, fasting, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting that is so important.
Pounds. I lost 150 pounds doing intermittent fasting.
That part. And so when that sun go down, you shouldn't be eating or drinking anything. When the sun come up, you can start eating and drinking, but you start out drinking. The first thing you have to do when you wake up is use the restroom, and you are dehydrated because your body burns a half a gallon of water. So drink fluids. Stay away from carbonated beverages. Carbonated beverages are acidic, like 2.5 pH, and they age they age the body. So when we start getting wrinkles and our skin starts looking bad, just lay off the carbonated water. Lay off the water that's strong acidic and lay off the dead water.
That's right.
Stop drinking it. Stop drinking it and stay hydrated. If you don't do nothing else, drink that water.
Mm-hmm. That's funny how you say that, because just last week I was saying that just because it's nighttime doesn't mean that it's time for you to eat. And now the system, what I mean by the system is the people that can control what time it is. Now the system has changed the time to what time it gets dark now, so they can control what time you eat.
All that makes sense. And here's the thing, like breakfast. Breakfast really means break. Breakfast means break fast. It doesn't mean you wake up eating sausage and pancakes and waffles and all that stuff. No, you're breaking the fast, and you're going to break your fast with water. Right? And so we should drink. I mean, try to only drink up until like 11, 12 o'clock. You should only be eating between a window of 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., 7 p.m. at the latest. But the people who created breakfast are people like companies like Kellogg's.
Right.
They created breakfast. They created diabetes. They created this bad eating. They condition us to think that we have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you don't.
Man walking, Shelly. Man walking.
That's right.
Right on, Shelly.
Jay, I only took over for 3 minutes, man.
Shelly, I know
sometime.
I know what your 3 minutes are. You know, Shelly, you could come on. So that's the link. Whenever you want to come on, you just click that link and you'll be right there.
You'll be a good part of the show, Shelly. You really would. At least
you know what?
No dead air.
Now, Shelly, I'm gonna tell you something. Shelly, and I'm gonna tell you what would happen is this. You would start understanding why everybody is who they are. Like Kente ain't here yet. But when Kente come, you'll hear his theme music. You know, but then you'll start knowing, like if Fred was here, Fred, you know, Fred come in like a hippopotamus in a tea, you know, in a tea shop with a bunch of glass. He's gonna knock some shit over. He gonna make noise. Dre is always going, you know, Dre is our Forrest Gump. It ain't nothing that happened that he wasn't at.
Not true. My shit be real. They say
I know
Forrest Gump and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's real.
You know, all I know is this: when the rover hit Mars, He was right
I was
there.
on it. I was on that. I was on that motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you.
That's right. That's right. And hey, Dre, and stand on what you believe in.
He do. That's why he believe in transgenders. He stand on them.
What the? No, Jay, come on, man, with that.
Dre, don't bite into that. Don't buy into that, man. Silence speaks volume. Remember that.
There you go.
Good morning, Charissa. That's what the little transgender girl said. I saw you looking at my eyes. You didn't have to say nothing. It spoke volume.
He take pride in being a pretty individual. That's all.
Professor Keone said, Shelly, does drinking your own piss in the morning count as hydrating yourself?
Yes. I mean, you know, if that's your thing, yes. But when the water filters, when the body filters the water, it goes through your filter. When it comes out, because I was curious, and I took my RP meter, and I took my my alkaline liquids, and I tested it, and the only thing, it came out acidic, and it came out oxidizing. And if we get
you
a
can
chance,
drink it. Are you saying you can drink
whatever you want? Look. If you can drink that 7-Up, you can drink it.
I'm asking you this because when Kente, I'm asking when Kente come here, because you might be able to sell this to Kente big time, where you get him and Ali, where you get one of these machines, you drink it, and then you got Kangen piss water.
Well, but here's the thing. Yeah, only if you're drinking the water, but if you're eating all of that junk, your body is filtering the sausage and the candy and the cakes and all that mucus forming foods, all that dairy, all that bread, all that enriched sugar. None of that stuff is good for you. So when we talk about
but he says that your that it's being filtered and coming out in your urine, and that's why your urine is healthy. That's what Kente's saying.
Now he said there's no truth to that.
Okay, but here's the thing:
when it comes out of your filth, when you urinate and defecate, that's the shit that your body that's the part of the junk part of the foods that your body considers waste. That's why we call it waste.
Well, we have a thing we call urine therapy. And when we do urine
I'm familiar
therapy,
with it.
And we have a diet that you have to have as well with that, for that urine to be a less acidic, as you said. But also, this is what my thing is. The Most High knew about this water and knew about this machine, right? And this machine that you say is number one. I believe that's the best water that we can possibly get. But once that water is no longer able to make itself, that's why I believe the Most High gave us our own urine, because you're going to pee without water, without drinking water. You're still going to have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So when you look at your urine, and now since we're having urination conversation, when you look at your urine, start analyzing your urine. Analyze your urine throughout the day. And just get you some 8 fluid ounce cups and pee in them, and so your urine will be different colors throughout the day depending on what you eat. When you go to sleep, your urine is going to be at its darkest color because you're sleeping. The body is able to do what it's supposed to do without you bad eating and interrupting the process, and that urine is going to come out like an orange. But if you're eating fruit all day, your urine is going to come out light, like a light green. If you're taking a lot of vitamins, it's not going to be a true urine color. It's going to come out the color of whatever ingredients are in those supplements.
Right.
If you're eating processed foods, and if you're eating processed enriched sugar, like pasta, like bread, like desserts, your urine is going to come out brown. It's going to come. And so it's different. But here's the thing. My uncle used to be on that therapy. And I remember he tried getting me on it way before I heard anybody else talk about it. At the end of the day, it's like this. Man created woman. I mean, God created man and woman. Period. God created water. God created the fruits and vegetables and grains of the land. God did not create, and this is my own humble opinion, for man, I don't think that Africans in Africa and Mother Africa was drinking a piss. I don't think that.
Okay. Christy Graham said, so what do you actually eat that is good for you? Because I have a garden. I pretty much eat everything in my garden. I drink milk from my son's cattle. I eat eggs from my chickens and the meat from my son's cattle.
Stop right there.
Hold on, let me finish, Shelly.
Okay, because I want to get my thought. Go ahead.
Let me finish. I'm reading. Let me finish. I drink milk from my son's cattle. I eat eggs from my chickens and the meat from my son's cattle. Where am I going wrong? Now,
so here's the thing. Everybody's economic situation is different. You can eat whatever you want to eat, but let me talk about milk. Let me talk about dairy. Dairy is not consumed for human consumption. Dairy is designed to feed calves only for 3 months, and that's why they grow big to be 1,000 pounds in that length of time. Dairy is a mucus-forming food. Dairy is designed.
Are you saying that a lot of?
No, let me finish. To make that calf grow big.
Are you saying that a lot of women start drinking milk and started growing big?
No, I'm not. But I'm saying this: mucus is the cause of all illness. Dairy is not meant for you to. The cheese is the worst thing that a black man can eat because it fucks up your prostate. Excuse my language, whatever. For real,
Gregory
I'm keeping it real.
Gregory said, dairy is pus.
Dairy it's listen, this is what you do. Make that good old macaroni and cheese and take it out of the oven and then sit it on the counter for 2-3 hours and watch it get cold and hard. When you eat that macaroni and cheese, your body has to figure out how to digest that foreign substance, and then we start worrying about, well, how did I get acid reflux? Okay. And why I got a stomach ache? It's because you're eating wrong.
Charissa said pasture raised chicken is best. What she said. Dang it!
My mama
it's
did
moving
too,
too
in
fast.
Alabama.
Pasture raised chicken and beef is the best. Christy Graham said, "Well, Christy Graham said, well, that will explain my 44 triple D issue." Remember when the government got milk commercials? It was a setup. So everybody's got.
Oh, okay, so let me say this.
I drink. Hold on, Shelly. I drink.
Shelly ain't no joke.
This is becoming
You're taking too long. Listen.
No.
When you defecate, listen to me. When you defecate,
see, Shelly is on mute because the nigga thinks that this is his show. Shelly, there's a rhythm to the show. You could. So it may not come out in the same in a uniform fashion for you, but all the stuff that you're gonna say is going to get to come out. But you gotta, the show kind of it weaves. It doesn't stay in one thing. I just want you to know that. And I gotta read. I'll try to read the comments. So that's why I try to hear a little bit of what we say and then read the comments. My father, and it's moving too fast. So you gotta like learn the rhythm of the show. My father drinks a ton of milk, and that would explain he just got through prostate cancer, and now after 2 years of being clear, has a 3.9 rising PSA blood test that we need to
Hallelujah.
have a
Hallelujah.
CT scan for now because the cancer could be back. These goddamn Peckerwoods are engineering genetically modified food, as Anna Marie said. What about almond milk? Is what Jay Taylor said.
So this is my personal opinion.
Shelley's gonna learn. He gonna learn. It take a minute to learn how to fit in. So, but he'll figure it out after a while.
I drink hemp milk. I don't mess with almond milk. I don't mess with almond milk. Hemp milk, juice.
Why not? Why not almond milk? Why don't you care about?
You hear different things, but like the only nuts. If you're gonna eat nuts, the only nuts you should eat is the Brazilian nut, the walnut, and the pumpkin seed. You should eat no other nuts. I love almonds, but I have to stop. But the body can't digest that stuff. So if you take them almonds and you add water to it.
So say it again. The only nuts you should eat are
the Brazilian nut. We call them nigger toes. We call them nigger toes, but they're Brazilian nuts.
Okay.
The walnut, which is shaped like the heart, is a great nut for your heart, and then the pumpkin seed, and they have to be raw because they provide you. Go ahead.
So not the cashew, not the pistachio.
You should eat nothing roasted. No, it has to be raw. Not any of that other stuff. Those three nuts, all the nuts taste good. For the palate is like, yes, I want to eat this. But those three nuts are the healthiest survival nuts from a nutritional standpoint for your body.
So
those three nuts only.
Pumpkin seed, Brazilian nut, and walnut.
Right. And if you look at the walnut, it's shaped just like a heart.
We learned through the coach and his vast travel experiences, the food in Africa was amazing and healthier, and you can lose more weight by eating out there than we do here in America. I also have friends in Africa at the moment experiencing the same thing. Is our country killing us with their policy and procedures of what they allow in our food?
Yep. That's fact. There are foods that we eat here that are banned in other countries. And here's the thing about like eating. We have to re-educate ourselves how to eat.
Shelly ain't
no, Shelly.
Let's just do one show on nutrition.
Teresa said, what about nigger toe milk?
Yes. Yes. But it's got to be raw. Yes.
Okay. Shelly, so this is our show on nutrition right now, but you got to understand, the people that listen to us, they don't want to hear us talk about this shit. They want us to give a little bit, and then they want
and that's why I get it.
Then they want, and then we weave in and out. They'll ask a question in the middle of it all, like we'll be talking about something else, and somebody else will come in and say, "What about this?" So
I get it. I'm doing a Ronnie Newt on you motherfuckers. I'm not following none of y'all rules, and none of you motherfuckers out talk me and can't talk louder than me. And then when I'm finished with you motherfuckers, all I got to do is press send and don't see.
That's why
because we can put you on mute. I just put you on mute, Shell. So anytime we can make it what we want it to be. It's just that we just don't. By the way, so it would be a Brazilian. So you can make a Brazilian nut milk, right?
Absolutely, yes. As long as it's raw, it's got to be raw. The nuts have to be raw. Do not roast them.
Right.
Yes.
Charissa says they got raw Brazilian nuts at the Asian market. I'm gonna have to try them.
Yes, and for men, Brazilian nuts and the nuts do a lot for both men and women, but Brazilian nuts is a natural Viagra, and Brazilian nuts and the pumpkin seed, natural Viagra, great men health, and it combats prostate cancer.
Yes, it do.
Let me tell you something. So let me tell you about. So when I went to Alaska, Shelly,
Yes.
I it was it was cold and everything, but my body just kind of because I lived in Alaska before, so my body
I
just kind of
remember.
adjusted to it, right? So I'm everything is fine. I eat. The last thing I eat is African food. So they bring African food to me. There are two different rices. One of the white rice, one is like a yellow rice. It has a piece of chicken in it. It has a piece of bread in it, some type of like a I don't want to say a hot water cornbread, but it's like that, made out of corn with it's kind of sweet. And then they give me two plantain, and so I eat that food. The next morning I wake up and I'm not feeling good, but when I get downstairs to go to the car, I the cold weather it does something to my body. It's almost like it heals and makes it feel better. I get to the airport. When I get to the airport, I'm starting to feel sick again. Now, anybody who knows me knows that even I won't use a public restroom. If I have to do number 2, I'm coming home. So I live close to my office. I'll drive to my house to use the restroom. But I was so sick when I got to the airport that I had to go use the restroom in the airport. And it was 4:00 in the morning, 4:30, so nobody's in there. It's a handful of people. So I use the restroom, and then I get on the plane. And when I get on the plane, I think I'm asleep all the way to Portland so I can get some rest. But when I get on the plane, I'm just uncomfortable. So I drink some a ginger ale to calm my
That's a
stomach.
no-no. That's a no-no though. But I get it. That's a no. I get it.
So I drink ginger ale to calm my stomach. So I burp. I burp some. My stomach get a little calm, but I'm not comfortable enough to go to sleep. So I got to go to the bathroom again. I go to the bathroom. I feel a little better, but I'm still uncomfortable. The stewardess comes back around and I get green tea. So when I drink the green tea, I go back to the restroom again. But this time when I sit down to use the restroom, I start throwing up. All of that rice, everything is coming out of me. And so I'm talking about it, and it's in that. So I'm sitting down, and so out of both ends is happening, right? So I got some type of food poisoning or some type of virus from it, and but
Y'all gonna have to mute that nigga so we can talk.
Oh, mute who?
I'm just
No.
talking.
Okay,
No,
that's why you on mute right now. So the nigga don't know yet. He gonna learn how to make the rhythm of the show be the rhythm of the show. But I got you on mute for right now. So now I'm getting I don't know if anybody got sick. I got sick. By the time I get to Portland, it's all out of me. But now I'm weak. So when I get home, I'm so tired that I can only lay down and go to sleep. But everything is coming out of me like water.
Right.
So now I'm drinking the Kangen water, and it's coming out of me even faster because the Kangen water will make you regular.
Right.
And so that happened. That was last Sunday. Yesterday was a week from the time that I was in Alaska, to the time I came home. It was a week. And only now, so I haven't been to the gym all week, other than on that Monday. After my sickness, I felt strong to go to the gym, to go to the sauna and the steam room because I wanted to get all those toxins and stuff out of me. And so when people come on the show and talk to us about different things, like and anybody who's got Kangen water from me, they know that what I'm saying is true and real. The Kangen water is is healthy for you. So when Shelly comes on here and talks to me, and Shelly is a health nut. I mean, he literally is. The nigga came to my house with 3 bags of shit, and I'm like, Shelly, when people come to your house like this, you get nervous thinking nigga trying to move in. But of the 3 bags, 2 bags was food.
But that nigga was eating some berries this morning for breakfast.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
But
and look, and you see how much energy he has? That's from them berries.
I always have energy in me because I drink, I work out, I get up my body. And so Shelly know that when I walk in the morning, that I really walk. It ain't no leisurely.
He walking fast.
Yeah.
He walking fast.
But a lot of it has to do with the fact that there are certain healthy things that I do, but you can always get healthier. So now I want to find out about the Brazilian nut. I want to find out, I'm going to get the pumpkin seed, and you guys know I eat walnuts already. So, but I'm going to stop eating the cashews and the pistachio if they're not good for you.
No.
And the almonds. They're good for you. They're just hard to digest and break down in the intestines.
They taste good, but let's talk about white rice for a second. So rice is a bad sugar. Potatoes is a bad sugar. Bread is a bad sugar. Pasta is a bad sugar. If you're going to eat rice, if you insist on eating rice, then eat wild rice. And wild rice is black, and it takes 45 minutes to an hour to cook if you're going to eat it. But you don't have to eat none of that. You're not supposed to eat beans. It's bad for the digestive tract. But again, see, now when you travel, Jay, Kangen distributors are in 23, 30 countries around the world. So when you travel, if you plan it in advance, no matter where you are in this world, somebody will bring that water to you like I brought it to you to Sacramento, because we have a community. And if you were on that plane with your water, like you said, you have to wait until you got home and start drinking that water, then it started working. You would have had that water on that plane, good brother.
So Shelly want me to bring gallons of water with me, and I'm not. So we're gonna stop that conversation.
I didn't say that.
I'm not bringing.
No, I didn't say that. Is that what I just said? I said we're in 23, 30 countries around the world. We have a Facebook page. Listen to me. We have a Kangen Water Facebook page.
But Shelly, I didn't know that I was going to be sick. I didn't know that, because that night when I went to bed, when I went to bed, I was fine. It was when I woke up in that morning,
I got it. So before I forget, this is what I want to say. When you travel, and this goes to everybody listening, when you travel with a mint tea, a chamomile, and a green tea. Take those 3 with you that's part of your that's in your luggage. That's on the airplane. So that if you start to feel something coming on like gas, upset stomach, headache, drink that mint tea. Drink those herbs. Somebody mentioned black seed oil in the comments. When you take black seed oil with oregano together. I travel with it. Let me show you.
What about oatmeal? Oatmeal is bad for you too?
I think Shelly then took over. No. I said, let me show you.
Oh, hell. You know what? I'm only gone for 2 days, so I didn't bring it with me. But my body is so filled with black seed oil and oregano. Take them together though. Take them together always. Together. You don't need a lot. Just take a little. Put it under your tongue, and you're good. And take it in the morning.
So is oatmeal bad for you?
See, I'm doing good, Jay. I stopped.
Yeah, so he said it's oatmeal bad for you. He said is oatmeal bad for you?
No. Yes and no.
So how is oatmeal bad?
I can't hear you guys.
How is oatmeal bad?
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear. Can you hear me,
Shelly?
I can't hear you.
Okay, you gotta go out in and come back out.
Go out and come back in. Go out and come back. Go out and come back.
I'll type it.
You know what happened? His phone was like, "Nigga, you talking way too much."
I can't hear you guys.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I can eat. Shit.
So you niggas like Shelly have you eating berries and sticks and shit like that. So you got to, I'm gonna listen to him, but I'm not just eating berries and sticks.
We trying to just help the digestive system. That's it.
And look what happened to your back. Your digestive system.
My back ain't got nothing to do with my digestive system.
I like rice, but I can get rid of all
Okay,
that.
he's back.
Thank you. Yeah, I
You're
couldn't hear
welcome.
you guys.
And we have treatment, Jay, for backs, and I'm getting that. So, it gets better. It doesn't stay the same. He keeps trying to put my back with my digest. I said, no, my digestive system.
Shelly, how is oatmeal bad? How can oatmeal be bad?
Because oatmeal is sugar. And oatmeal for men, for black men especially, is not good for your prostate. Wheat products are not good for black men at all. And I love wheat products, but I have to stop. But they will make your prostate. You'll develop a swollen prostate eating wheat, eating corn. Corn is no good for you. We love corn, but corn is no good for us. Dairy is bad for our prostate as well. The sugar in the oatmeal.
I can't hear him.
What about now? Can you hear me?
I can hear.
I can
Okay,
hear.
hang on.
I can't hear him on purpose.
No, I can't hear him.
Can you hear me, Jay?
Now I can.
Okay.
Why did you say? Why did you say that oatmeal was bad?
So oatmeal is sugar, and oatmeal and oatmeal and wheat are no good for black men's prostate. It will make your prostate swell, and then when your pee start coming out slow.
Celeste Groton said yogurt. What about yogurt?
Yogurt is no good. It's dairy.
Dairy.
Listen, no. You can buy non-dairy yogurt, and it tastes really good. You can buy non-dairy yogurt filled with probiotics. I mean, dairy is just no.
Okay, so no oatmeal. Okay, so Dale Burney says Shelly got a little bit of Dr. Princess, Ron Newt, and Michael Collier all wrapped up into one.
King Dale.
How about Phil? How do you feel about probiotics?
Probiotics are good. I mean, I don't take them on a regular because at the end of the day, if you're juicing and you buy the kind of juice like a Nama juice, NamaWell.com, or a Kuvings juicer, you can buy these juices with these attachments that allow the fiber for you to get the fiber. If you're juicing and if you're eating fruits and vegetables and certain grains of the land, you're going to be all right. Fruit is your most important fruit. It is the most important fruit. It's not, and it's not the fruit that causes diabetes. It's the enriched sugars that cause the diabetes. But doctors will tell you it's the fruit and it's not. It's the rice, it's the potatoes, it's the pasta, it's the bread. Remember that.
Greg Beasy said oatmeal helps lower your cholesterol. Celeste said oatmeal always messes up her esophagus.
Oatmeal. Listen, I make I have some of the best oatmeal recipes in the world, and I had to stop eating oatmeal. And I bought the organic. I bought the this. I bought the that. The gluten free. Oatmeal is not good for you. I didn't say it didn't taste good, but it's not good for you.
Got it.
It's good for you.
So Celeste is a health nut. She's a.
Ask Dr. Yaki or Yakai. Ask Dr. Bobby Price. Just follow them. Just follow them. Follow them too. Dr. Yakai, some say Yaki, and Dr. Bobby Price. Follow them too, and they'll tell you about oatmeal.
So oatmeal is out. So you guys won't see me eat. Oatmeal's out. Cashews are out.
So cashews out. And here's the thing with cashews. They say if you eat raw cashews, though, it acts like it acts like Prozac.
What is
But
that?
but I don't eat none of I only eat those three. The
What does
walnut,
Prozac do?
the
What does
Brazilian
Prozac
nut.
do?
Shit. No,
I
Prozac
read
is a
that
drug.
somewhere.
Shit, it's a
Yeah, I
drug.
read that they have cashews have drugs. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I don't eat that stuff.
So
And here's
now,
the thing.
so let me
You
tell
really
you. Hold
shouldn't
on,
eat a lot of nuts.
hold on, Shelly. I want to tell you, the Brazilian nut, you guys, the Brazilian nut, the pumpkin seed, and the walnut are the ones that you
Raw.
guys should eat raw.
And the Brazilian nut is filled with iron. Like you said, you were cold, Jay. Travel with the Brazilian nuts and juicing. Juice
Well, I was
that beet.
cold. I'm Shelly. I was cold because it was 20 below.
Got it. But juice the beet. The beets is great for your blood regulation, and beets are really good for blood health. Along with the pomegranate too.
I literally just had oatmeal with some bananas and berries and oranges and all the little fruits from my garden this morning with a piece of toast. I hate having to learn new things and do better. Can you provide spelling of the gentleman he said to follow? What's the name? Haki. How do you spell his name?
Dr. Yaki. Yahki. Dr. Yaki. And he has an app. Go to Yaki Radio. Download that app. Next level. And this
Greg
dude is
Beasley
Dr.
said,
Go ahead.
Greg Beasley said he eats a lot of kale. Christy Graham said, "Oh my God, I'm never going to have another cashew or pistachio ever again."
And be careful with the kale, because the kale is the hardest vegetable to digest. If you eat that kale, your body's going to be digesting that kale for 2-3 days. So be careful with the kale. You can juice it though. And if you like kale, you're going to love this juice recipe. If you juice, you take 2 or 3 leaves of dino kale, take a half of a lime, take 3 or 4 Fuji apples, and a thumb or ginger size a thumb size of ginger. It'll make one of the best, most refreshing and sweet juices you'll ever drink, and it's very nutritional. If you like kale.
Now, and Shelly,
you don't like kale, it's good.
And the other day you gave me some honey. It was very thick. What was the honey called?
That was the Manuka honey. The Manuka honey.
YAHKI. YAHKI is how you spell his name. Yaki. So the Manuka honey. So what you do is you take just a quarter of it on a spoon, and you eat it before you go to bed. And it's something that's sweet. So it'll curb your your desire to have something sweet. It'll curb it. And what does it do when you do that, Shelly?
Well, there are all kinds of grades of honey, but the Manuka honey is thick like caramel. And
but tell them what it does.
Well, honey is a sweetener. I mean, of course, the best sugar is sugar from fruit. Period. Those berries are the best, the best. The honeydew melon, the watermelon. But this gives you energy when you go to work out. The body recognizes honey, and the body recognizes maple syrup, 100% maple syrup. So the only 2 sweeteners that I would recommend are these 2. But if you're a diabetic, only stick with the fruit. Only stick with the fruit. And this is how it looks, just so that you can see. See how thick it is? And it's not like that phony honey. You see how thick it takes a long time to drip. And it's really good for you, but this stuff is expensive. You can buy it at Sprouts. They have about 6. They have a shelf of Manuka honeys that are really good, but it's expensive. It's expensive.
Yes.
But it's good.
Sprouts is overpriced anyway. So. My wife love it. I can't stand that store.
Sprouts
Or
is
you can't stand
overpriced,
it.
but
You
it's
can't
less than
stand it
Whole
because
Foods.
but he think it's
Huh?
overpriced because he got to pay for everything.
It's
No,
right. No, I'll tell you what store's overpriced, and that's Safeway. And I shop every day.
yeah, they are. They are. But
Safeway
I
is
go
the
there.
highest, and Sprouts is in between.
Okay.
It's in between Trader
Okay. Hold
Joe's and
on.
Whole Foods. Go ahead.
Christy Graham said, "I love my dinosaur kale. The seeds I get from my family in the Azore Islands, and I don't care what's wrong with me. If I eat the kale in soup or a little olive oil and garlic fried up in a pan, it makes me feel way better." Greg Beatty said, "Ceylon cinnamon is good also.
It's
Ceylon.
Ceylon.
Say
Yes,
Yeah,
line.
Ceylon.
it's the
Hold
best
on.
cinnamon.
Yeah, hold on. Janet Marie says, I just use agave nectar. Um, I do love my dinosaur kale in my shake every morning as well. Ginger, apples, and dinosaur kale and lime. Yes. Daphne says pistachios are delicious and they also mess up my system. Christy
And that's
Graham said
period.
Manuka honey also helps really well, and it's super thick. Um, that looks like the same brand I use. What brand is that? Um, Celeste says, "What about protein shake with no added sugar?"
Protein is overrated. There are proteins in your fruits and vegetables. You know, they talk about protein. You got to have protein. Download Yaki Radio. Dr. Yaki is Dr. Sebi on steroids. This brother out of St. Louis, he's the truth. Download, he'll answer all your questions on everything. And Dr. Bobby Price, both of them. And they're both two different vegans. They're both at top of the chain when it comes to education on how to eat and drink to live. You can find them on
Charlie,
Instagram,
we might have to
Facebook.
have you come on. We might have to have you come on, every week and just talk about it. When you got time, just
Man, I
give
can
us
talk
some
about,
help.
look, we
Yeah.
ain't got to talk about water. I can talk about health, and
No,
and listen,
just give us
I,
help. I
yeah,
mean,
I'm
just
no
give us some healthy tips.
Yeah, and let me say this. I'm just a boy from the hood. I grew up in Bayview, Hunters Point, and Fillmore in San Francisco. I didn't go to school to learn this stuff. I watched all this stuff from reading or just watching, these guys on Instagram and Facebook. And then trial and error, growing up in a house with vegans and vegetarians, and I just, look, you pick and choose your poison. How about that? Just pick and choose your poison.
Yeah. And so let me ask you a question. What should I eat, Shelley? Give us a daily routine. That's Cal Williams. Cal Williams is 82 or 83. He said, "What should I eat? Give us a daily routine."
So Cal, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I'm gonna go Hunters Point. At 82 years old, you could eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. Now, for us, yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk. You earn that. Whatever you're eating, it doesn't matter. It's working. But for young people, for younger people, because it's a blessing to be 82. For younger people, no dairy, no processed foods, anything in sausage. It's anything coming wrapped and is processed is poison. That's poison to the body. Stay away from it. If you insist on eating meat, then try to buy organic meat and don't eat as much and don't eat it every day because it takes the body days to digest the meat. But eat the fruit. If I was stuck on a desert and they gave me one category to eat, I would only eat fruit. You need nothing
Shelley,
else.
Del Bernie says, "Shelley, HP and Fillmore, you must know Thaxter Arterberry."
Let's see. Do I know?
He know Thaxter.
Do I know TA? I know TA. Actually, when I was driving down to hang out with Jay, TA and I were texting each other. We text each other over the weekend, by the way. Of course, we go way back to when we were teenagers. And Lee Perkins. Lee Perkins is a legend.
Okay, Shelly.
All right, let me
Shelly,
shut
hold
up.
on.
You started that,
Jay
man.
Taylor
Shit.
said, what about us in our mid and late 60s? These people
Okay, so you're talking to us. That's us. So you don't want to buy any concentrated fruit juices from the store. No Nutrients, none of that stuff. Juice your own fruit
All right.
juices. Drink water. If you're going to drink water and you don't have a Kangen water ionizer, go out and buy some Valley Mountain Spring or some Aquapana and add a little sea salt to it for the electrolyte effect, right? Drink a lot of tea, a lot of herbs, a lot of teas, a lot of, eat fruits, eat vegetables. You can cook them, you can boil them, you can, of course, the best fruits to eat are and vegetables are foods that have not been cooked. And if you're going, it's okay to cheat. You can eat your potatoes. Stay away from fried foods, but you can cheat. I cheated with Jay yesterday, and he took me to a joint over in where he grew up. And Del Paso Heights, and the food was good, and my body didn't really react to it, because normally it'd be like, okay, you messing up, it's time to go to the restroom, and that didn't happen. So just, you know what, just remember when you eat, this is the rule to eating and drinking. If you're gonna drink 30 minutes before you eat. If you eat, don't eat and drink at the same time because it interferes with the natural digestive process. Right? So after you eat, let an hour go by, then drink. Because what happens is those natural acids in your body and that food that you're eating and that stuff that you're drinking, it doesn't mix. Like oil and water don't mix. Well, if you're not right, if you're not combining the right foods, it's not going to mix, and you're going to get indigestion. You're going to get heart reflux. You're going to get upset stomach. You're going to get all of that stuff. And if you want to eat meat, fine. Just eat it in moderation. Eat everything in moderation.
Look at that.
I've told all these people all this stuff years ago, Shelly, and ain't none of these ratchet niggas listening.
that part.
But there's a couple of them that do listen, though. There is a few of them that will. But I've been telling them for years. He won't even let me talk. He know I know this stuff, but he wants you to come on and do it. He fucking with me today,
But you know what?
But you are here, King Shelly.
Say it again.
I said we are most grateful that you are here with us this morning. Hope you will come back.
You a king. She didn't call you a king. Watch out.
Did, yes. Of course I did.
That's a girl with a prostate. She needs some Kangen water.
He knows who is me. He knows who it is. Stop it.
Thank you all for having me. I really appreciate it. I know you guys clock out at 10. To God be the glory, and I'll come on anytime you guys want.
Please do.
And tell Jay to share the water with you all.
He does.
And if you want to buy a machine, I'm gonna hook you up, and I'm gonna help you pay for it.
He talks about it all the time, man. So we know.
Yes, he does.
That's why I'm saying these people is fake. They've been knowing about you for 10 years, man. They ain't stepped up.
And Jay's been inviting me for years. It's just a matter of me getting wrapping my head around it to say, okay, I'm on. But look, I'm at his house for 3 days. How could I not, come on you guys' show today? You know what I mean?
I remember when you came on. I remember when you came on. We was on Blog Talk 2016 when you gave Jay the machine.
Right. Wow. Well, you're right.
Right. I was
right. To God be the glory. So no, man, thank you guys. And I appreciate it. And you guys just let me run my mouth. And hey, I had a lot of fun. And y'all look, and y'all didn't clown me because I was worried. I was like, no, Jay, I'm not gonna get on that show. They're gonna talk crazy to me. I'm not gonna do it. But no, man, thank you all.
It ain't gonna be them, it's gonna be Jay. He get the twitching and shaking. You got to know to leave it alone.
But see, listen, Jay don't intimidate me. I can handle Jay. I'm Jay's elder. I can handle Jay. I got Jay. Didn't you notice how cautious he was? He knew he had to mute me because he knew that I would eventually talk over him.
Yeah.
I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. Jay's my guy for life.
He liked to mute people for the first time too. That's his thing.
That's his pop. No, that's his power. That's his orgasm. I'm gonna mute you, you peasants. I'm gonna mute you, you peasants. You're beneath me. I love it. And then when you be silent, when he put you on timeout, and then after about 30 seconds, if you're a good boy, a good gal, a good girl, he'll unmute you.
Yeah, that's right.
Show is over, but don't you cry. We're coming back, no need to say goodbye.
It count is TATUM.
That's why his ass is on mute right now. Can't nobody hear you. Can't nobody hear nothing you saying.
Put you on mute, Shelly. You heard you talking that shiznizzer.
Nigga, Whitey, don't call me. Listen, I have a mute. I have a health page called Sugar Kills. Tap in. And you can follow me. My Facebook is maxed out, but you can follow me at Shelly Tatum. And you can follow me online, Shelly Tatum Presents, or the Kangen Water Guy on both Instagram and Facebook. So tap in with me, man. It's all good.
Yes, sir. We will, man.
It's all good.
You come in anytime and talk all you want, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll hold Jay off for you a little bit. I try to hold him off. You know, it's hard.
Right on, y'all. I had a great time, man. Thank y'all.
He's OG.
Shelly, thank you for coming on, man, and sharing the knowledge, bro.
My man, anytime. Appreciate y'all. God bless you, man. Pray for me. I'm praying for y'all.
All day long.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Brother Ali, how you doing today, man?
Oh, man, I'm always wonderful, man. I ain't got a bad day in the world ever.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You know, I didn't know Howard was texting me when we was in the show. Howard be stalking me.
I haven't heard from Brother Howard in a while.
Yeah, he be stalking me, boy. He be on me.
He be on you and Jay, bro.
Yeah. I think he like the light-skinned brothers. I think he want to do something to the light-skinned brothers. You know.
Well, you better watch out, Dre. You're in that range.
Oh, that Dre was his first one. He loved Dre first. Yeah, that's OAJ's homeboy. He used to protect. He used to protect Dre. And then he changed on. Dre, and then he called him Fluffy and shit. That nigga's a cold nigga, boy.
Yeah, OJ cold piece. Dre, you there?
He doing some business probably.
Okay.
Talking to some people he finna deliver to.
You ordering a jelly donut?
Yeah, he got about 4 or 5 jelly donuts. You know, Suzanne. Look at him. You know.
I'm about to grab it right now.
We can't hear you, man. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
not having donuts today. I'm back to my fast today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You ain't had no jelly donut when Shelly Tatum came, man.
He would have lit my ass like a blunt.
He probably would have. He'd have lit you like a cigar, nigga, a bigger blunt. So, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I actually picked up 500. I got to drive 500 miles, and I'm carrying 3,000 pounds right now.
Man, could you imagine walking all those miles and how skinny you be when you're done?
Imagine the back of the day we could have had all that weight on a wagon with some horses.
I know you got some shit. Exactly. Them horses be pulling that shit though.
You know,
their legs are strong though.
When I was 7 pounds though, you need some Clydesdales for that shit.
You know, when I was 7 years old, I had a picture of my grandfather on my mom's side. He was holding up the back of a wagon while 2 men was changing a wagon wheel.
Oh, I believe that shit. Back in them days, they were strong than a motherfucker. Man, I watched my dad pick up a back end of a Volkswagen. Or the front end, not the back end, but was it the front end or the back? We picked up a Volkswagen. We were like,
Well, the engine,
God damn.
engine in the back, the front is easy to pick up. The back end, you gotta take a little muscle. When I was in high school, dude, we used to find a Volkswagen Bug and put it on the sidewalk, take the parking spot because you could hardly find parking spots in Berkeley. We were bad kids. We'll put it back on the street when we got done going down blind, just getting our pizza and whatever we was doing. We take it up the sidewalk and slide it back to the street.
Let this motherfucker.
You imagine seeing two guys get out and pick a car up and put it on the sidewalk.
This motherfucker, he's a badass motherfucker in that big ass tractor trailer. He just turned that bitch like it was nothing and made it. I would have shitted on myself trying to make that turn. It's time to grab me something to eat now. I'm getting hungry.
Well, I'm gonna call Shelly. Let me get Shelly back on the and tell you.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna have him tell you what you can eat.
I know, right?
Now, I can tell you what you can eat, but I told him I got tired of telling you niggas. I've been telling you niggas for 10 years before he came, and y'all niggas don't listen. Well, Big Chief do. I ain't gonna lie, Big Chief be listening.
Man, it was funny that he was talking about the intermittent fasting because my doctor had me doing that, and I'm losing more weight doing it because
tell you, man,
he got me doing every other day you intermittent fast, and then you got a fast day within your intermittent fasting. Your fast day you only eat one time a day. Your intermittent fast days you eat all day.
I do OMAD 1 meal a day.
So that every other day you might eat like just one time. But the intermittent fast day, you can eat much you want, but you got to eat between that time period. But I still watch the shit that I eat, so I could eat anything, and I don't eat anything. I still try to eat more vegetables and fruits.
But once you get locked into it, you ain't gonna want to eat a bunch of bullshit.
Only problem I have now is that my family members want to get healthy, which is good. But the problem I have, they don't buy no healthy shit. They go buy all that bullshit and want to eat all my good shit up. Like, hold on now. Yeah, I don't mind sharing, but y'all gotta add to this. Now, this shit, healthy shit ain't cheap.
Damn right. My healthy shit. Bring that bullshit up in here.
You gotta take a strip out of the Red Vali's book, man, and go get your own refrigerator with a lock on it and tell the motherfuckers, don't fuck with my shit.
Yep, pretty much.
Chimmy bang bang.
Got my own shit.
Yeah, we got that, man. But like I have my life.
That's how you gotta get. You gotta do that once in your life, man. You only live once.
You see
that
ass. You see all them chips and shit they got over there?
Ain't nothing wrong with them. Just don't eat them all the time.
No. While they buy that shit, I buy sliced pineapples. I buy apples. I buy grapes. I buy kiwi. I buy healthy shit. But they bullshit, and then so my good shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why you gotta get your own refrigerator, man.
That shit don't matter, bro. You got a wife. That shit don't matter. You got a wife.
You can't get in. I had a padlock on my shit.
You sleep with your wife, bro. That shit don't matter.
Yeah, I don't sleep with that motherfucker. She snores. I kicked that motherfucker out 10 years ago, nigga. I fuck with her, but no, she can't sleep in the house.
I know that's right.
Got rid of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
hey man, I gotta go back here and get the wrong. Hey man, I'm out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy, all right?
All right, bro.
All right,
Drake. Much love, bro.
Yeah, we talked about that. Ali schooled us on how to look at your fruit and make sure you got seeds in it, and look at the numbers on your produce. Look at the numbers and what the numbers meant. That's something you might need to refresh him on, Ali. Tell him again about all that good stuff. I remember all the stuff you said about the grapes and stuff like that. I remember how to look at that shit.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's like this, man. The best thing to do is just, don't eat that much, man. Because, like, I tell people, like, all the time, anything you addicted to, it ain't going nowhere. It'll be back when you come back. Leave that shit alone. Eat what you got to eat just to live, and your body will go down so fast, man, you wouldn't believe it, man. You shit. You know, because that's the one thing that is the worst thing for people that's trying to lose weight or trying to get muscle mass. Their mind is concentrating on not to eat, right? You
Right.
gotta get that's pressure. That's pressure. Pressure gains weight.
I ain't gonna lie, I get hungry the motherfucker sometimes because I might eat at 6, not 7, and try to do intermittent fasting. Then I drink water. I mean, if I gotta have something, I have water. And if I really get weak or whatever that I didn't eat enough that day, I drink a protein shake. But I try to drink it before like 8 o'clock, like 8, 9 at the least. And then in the morning, sometime I can't wait till like 12 o'clock. I have to drink something. I drink a protein shake with long, but I drink like 3 or 4 cups of water first. Then I might have a protein shake, but I don't eat anything physically until like 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
try to.
see that right there. That's like a routine, right?
Yeah.
But and then that's what you do for whatever works for you, man. But
Like it was funny what you were saying about the water shit, bro. I gotta get some better water, but I'd rather have water than soda.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of water do different things, and water is, cool, but you just get you some clean water, the cleanest water you can find, and then you drop some. See,
I got my surplus water here. I got my protein shakes over here. I got some in my
that
trunk.
water might not be good though, because he told you that it's sitting in that plastic.
Right.
And so
I just learned it today. Yeah, I just learned it today. He said you can't control the temperature, but that room always stay cool.
I know, but before they gave it to you, you don't know how they temperaturized it.
Right. Before I got it, I don't know. I know it is now, but right. I used to get the alkaline water, but it was out. But I ordered the case of alkaline waters when they come in. I have all alkaline water stored. And I had to hide my water in the back because everybody else buy sodas and teas and bullshit, but I drink just water.
Yeah, you could get that. It probably do good to just just get you some good water and stuff like that, and then put it in good containers once you get it to the house. It's just like anything else, man. But like I said, man, I know a dude that ate honey buns most of his life, and he lived to be 105 years old, man. So
I drink water 90% of the time. I drink water.
You see the thing, Ali, he probably honey buns, but he need all that other bullshit. That was probably like his one thing. He didn't go out and eat honey buns, hamburgers, ham hocks, po' boys.
I don't know. Every time I go to his house, he say, "Hey, Ollie, you know me good, old dude. Ollie, come on in, man." I could just go to his house and the door open. He like me to come.
Yeah, but there's always an exception to the rules.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It every once in a while you got people that chew tobacco, smoke cigarettes, eat pork, and live to 105. Everybody ain't gonna do that.
Man, I had an uncle that lived to 112, and he ate neck bones and ham hocks.
Yeah,
and
right. Everybody ain't gonna
it was
be like me.
But it was shit that he cooked and raised himself on his own farm. He didn't go get nobody else's shit, so what was in it. He did that for years. I remember I used to like to go out when I came out to the country, go visit him because he had a bunch of plum trees and pears and all that. We get to pick all the fresh fruit and stuff. As much as you want, put it in the bag. He didn't care. But he grew all his own shit though.
It's just a whole lot, man. I mean, every time I came over there, he always had a honey bun. That nigga offered me one. Ollie, you want a honey bun? I got some Danishes in there, boy. Huh? Don't get you one.
I was watching TikTok, and they was talking about those watches, and I bought one just to see. And this is my little iPhone watch. I love it. It does my heartbeat. It does my workout stuff. It has my alarm, tell you sleep pattern, all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked on TikTok and I bought this shit. And it was only like $24. And I'm not gonna lie, it looked like my Apple Watch. Looks exactly the same. But you can tell the casing is plastic. It's made look cheap. Cheaper than my iWatch. But it makes it look the same, the Chinese version. But I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It does every fucking thing my $600 watch do. It is a $25 watch. I swear, everything. It plays music. It does all the apps the same and does everything. I'm like, damn.
They do, but the durability is not going to be there. It's not going to last as long.
Well, I wouldn't say that. What I would say is they made it a hybrid where it can work with iPhones and Android. Now you can't have a chip for it. Well, at least I don't see how you can. Where it can have its own phone. You can use it like you leave your phone at home. You can still use everything like the iPhone one because you don't have a chip in it. But as long as you have your phone near you, you can do everything you need. And if you don't have your phone with you, all the other like apps like the heartbeat, heart rate, your sleep patterns. I mean, everything is exactly the same. So if somebody needs
Yeah.
like something to count their steps, do the health apps and all that stuff with, it actually is a good buy to have for like $25 versus spending $700 on an Apple brand. It's actually worth it.
I'll be afraid to buy that kind of stuff. I'm thinking it ain't
Well,
cool.
well, I figured $25 wasn't a bad investment, man. I bought one and I gave it to my wife because my wife don't never use shit. She got a collection. Like I bought it. Where are my headphones at? I got these expensive Bose headphones, man, to go in the gym with, and I love them because you can do the immersion and like cancel all noise, or you can have it aware where you can hear what's coming on behind you. Because I go to the gym at 4 in the morning, like, I'll be the only one in there, so I want to know when somebody open their door or something coming on because I'm in there by myself and probably coming from behind me. And she don't ever use hers. So I bought her some cheap ones, and that's great for her. So buying her expensive stuff don't matter just as long as it's functional. So I gave her one, and she loved it, man. And it just worked. And I just bought another one just to actually see and compare because she didn't know. She never had the real one know what the difference were. And the other one, like I just showed you, dude. I mean, it's worth more than $25. I mean, actually comparing the two, I would paid about $250, $300 for it. It's actually a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the fact that you could, like with my Apple Watch, I can leave my phone at home, and all my phone calls are forwarded, and I can make calls on that same line and everything. This one I can't. So that's the only thing that you pretty much can't do. Now it navigates a little different, like an Android watch or everything, but the shape and the apps are still the same for Apple. You can have it either way, Apple or Android, and it just navigates a little different. But you can do everything exactly the same, a fraction of the cost. It's a real good deal, bro. I thought it was a piece of crap at first, just the price and just thinking about it, like, how can they? But you got to realize, dude, we started some major crap. And looking at TikTok, not only that, just fashion, dude. I was looking at this one dude had like boxes of polo clothes for like $250. You get something like 800 garments for $250. Shirts, sweatshirts,
Yeah.
t-shirts. I mean, this is
I
crazy.
But no, I have a friend that spends a lot of time in China, Chief, and as actually his wife is from there. So before they had all this trade shit, they were really uh, they didn't like the fact that people would sell knockoffs. China was harder, but ever since that trade that went down, they're allowing them. So now, I mean, this stuff is good as anything else. I mean, they used to make it for these companies. Now they're making it. Yeah.
What you got to understand is they made in the same factory. What they used to do is sell the seconds, like the defect stuff.
Right.
And then a lot of it then used to come straight over here. It used to go to Manila, which is the bootleg capital of the world. But now they're just selling it outright, like bypassing Manila.
Right. They also have what they call AA, AAA, like copies. Like they have some copies that are better than the originals. I mean,
That's
just good stuff.
But you got to realize, if we make the watches over there in China, and then they say we're gonna close the plant, and they got all the technology, you think they're not gonna use it to make copies and clones? Come on, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. We utilize them for cheap labor, and they utilize us for technology in advance. They have 10 times our population, man. For every doctor we got, they got 10. For every engineer we got, they got 10. So for every genius we got, they got about 10. For every idiot we got, they got about 10 as well. But I'm just saying, they have more people, and we give them our technology.
I told you, my wife had, I don't know which purse, but my buddy brought a purse, for me to give to her. She didn't like the way the strap was, so she took the strap to the place where they fix, and the guy argued with her. She said, "Listen, this is a knockoff. I'm not worried about it. He says, no, ma'am. It's not. He argued with her. I said, don't argue with him, Punky. He believes it's real. It's real. You know what I mean? She has, you know.
But they use the same material. They use the same material.
Yeah.
They when the bosses go away, they crank the factory back up and start making the more.
Well,
stuff.
some factories are just for knockoff. Some factories they have knockoff stores there. I mean, the whole districts.
My cousin went to the Philippines.
On that cruise, we went down in the boroughs, and them motherfuckers had some all name brand Louis, Gucci, all that shit, and it was all quality shit, but it wasn't real. But it was quality. I mean, you could not actually look at it and tell. Open it up, taste it, feel it, look at it right there with somebody else's, but it wasn't real. And guess what? Them motherfuckers wanted the same amount price, man. The hell with that.
Look, my cousin went to Manila. He goes to the Philippines a lot, and that's the bootleg capital. And he bought a Rolex watch for like $50 US dollars because he said they got different grades from like A to D or A to whatever, and they got different grades of the knockoffs. And he got the top grade, and he came back, and his buddy had spent like $8,000 on a quartz Rolex, and he had the same color, the green one, the oyster pearl, and he swapped with him for a second. Dude didn't even notice, and then he took it to a shop, and they didn't even know it was a copy until they ran his serial number, and his serial number registered to somebody else that owned it, not him, and that's like, that's not real. But it had to perpetuate the motion. The weight was the same, the serial number, until they actually ran the serial number. They didn't know that it wasn't a real deal. I was like, damn. So they
see, I don't like all them different Rolex. I just like the old school, the gold.
That's what he had. The quartz, the old school plain.
That's it. Yeah, I don't like all the rest of that shit. Yeah.
But I'm just saying the
I
technology.
don't own one. I've always wanted one. I just never bought one because now gold is so high. It's just too. The one I want is like 15,000.
I never would spend that much on a damn watch.
I should have bought it when it was like 4. I didn't.
What I do, man, I like to go to the pawn shops when I go out of town. Like when I go to Vegas, go to Reno, you get so many deals. Man, you find so many deals in the damn pawn shops, bro. I always come up on jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good show.
What's up, Uncle Fred? How you doing this morning?
Good. I say damn good show, damn good conversation.
Yeah, sometimes.
Were you driving
sometimes we get a little off track. Oh, I'm coming out of Roseville, finna go back to Oakland. I'm just a little irritated, man. I haven't even looked. I'm gonna stop and get some fuel, but I haven't looked at. It was $6.50 Friday. I don't know what it is today.
I thought you was gonna join that club where it was cheaper. The club, the car thing. You said the gas was a lot cheaper. Your buddy gave you.
Oh yeah, I'm over at CFN.
Yeah,
CFN. But I mean, you have to actually, they're not all over the place. You gotta, look for them. And then he got home and looked at his thing, and we were purchasing it at 504, but they charged him like 680. So 580. So he wanted me to send a picture. I always take a picture of the pump. So I sent him the picture. He's trying to figure out what's going on. They hadn't changed the price they were selling it for, and so it was actually higher than what we thought it was. So, I mean, it's just a mess all over right now with the, and then the broker is saying that it takes a while for it to hit the rates. Well, it don't take a while to hit me.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why, but that's just this guy. Because when I was doing loads for Safeway, I could call him after 2 or 3 days. I remember the last conversation I had with him. He said, "You know what? It's funny, because gas went down. I don't remember now. It was 23 or something like that." He said, "You know what? I don't remember when gas went way down. I didn't get a call from you to go down on the rate." We laughed about it, and he's right. I never called him when the gas went way down and I was making more money. But as soon as it went up, I called him. We laughed about it, but yeah. But now, I mean, this price is just crazy. I mean, this is ridiculous. Every 7 miles, I'm spending $7.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah, and all you can do is, like, I see guys flying by me. You just keep it at 55, and don't idle unless you can.
That's my name with that name. $7.
That's like I was listening to.
You're in an 18-wheeler doing about 7 miles a gallon, and cats be driving Hummers get 7 miles a gallon, but they ain't making money driving. That's what I like to see.
They're crazy. And a Rolls Royce, I don't know what they get, about 10 miles a gallon, maybe less, 7, 8. Rolls Royces are gas guzzlers too.
You know how much my car? You know how many gallons my car get?
I mean,
as much as I put in it.
You don't worry about it.
Hey, you just got to map out where you're going, man, and that's all shit. Get your ass back to the house.
Well, yeah, I mean, back in the day when you used to, as a youngster, one would cruise and all of that, and so I imagine now, I mean, they don't do that. They don't. I don't know what they do. They don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to hit the lake and cruise on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Everybody drive down to San Jose at nighttime, go down to Manteca, go to the skating ring, and just hang out. Man, it was a good days back in the day. Can't do none of this shit crap no more.
Hey, youngsters now, they had a shooting in the nightclub, I think Friday night in Oakland. I think like 5 or 6 people got shot. I think a couple are dead. One's a school teacher.
I saw that.
Yeah.
What club was that?
Some club called Easy Lounge or something. Man, I'm so out of the loop. I don't fool with that shit.
Man, look, I knew some people, right? They didn't like going to clubs because of what you talking about. So they said, fuck it, we just gonna rent out a club and invite our own people, right? It was a shootout then.
Right. You can't never, I don't know what's wrong with people. I mean,
Man, they shooting out at dang what you call it, funerals, church events.
Yeah, it don't make no difference. Yeah, it don't make, I don't know. That's that mentality. I just don't even,
You got to start patting you got to pat your wife down, your uncle, all the motherfuckers.
Hey, man, I mean, it's the environment. I can say this. You go to any J. King event, and it's going to be, I have not yet been to an event that was nothing but love.
Right.
All different color people.
They scared J. King. Let me tell you something, Bernie. They scared J. King gonna kick their ass. J. King, everybody there know J. King and know everybody there, and they know that if you get out of line, get drunk, treat somebody bad, this nigga might come off stage. Fuck all this bullshit. He got his watchmen, he got his family there, all his friends. Somebody gonna pull your coat. Hey, partner, come over here, man. Come out here, let's smoke. Let's you think you moving and grooving, baby.
That's true, because I'm there, and I feel like I should do that too. Everybody, like, hold up, man, you right.
No, you ain't gotta do it like that, man. Come on over here, man. Hey, let's go over here. You know how they get down like that, right. You always squashing it. Like y'all call me Five Faces. That's what I do. Oh man, you drinking, nigga, let's go outside, drink. And go out there and talk him down and make him quiet down there. You know where you at, man. You know you'll get fucked up here. That's what you do. You don't invite a motherfucker to a bar and then he gonna get drunk. You know he gonna pee on himself. You know he gonna say something slick to a broad, but you cool him down a little bit. Don't put him on blast. Oh, that nigga over there drunk, man, you gonna do that here? All that shit. Let me calm down. It's only in the third hour.
Yeah, it's you know, just certain place. That's like
Your wife
certain
is there. Your wife is there. You dressed.
right.
Everybody
You
know
know,
we come out to have a really good
good
night's
time. Yeah, even
hee
at the
hee ha ha.
daytime. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be any color, white, Mexicans, blacks. It's gonna be all China. It's gonna be all races there.
Right, right. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I like that.
they be getting fucked up, but they be having a good time. Mijo.
Yeah, I don't like all that bullshit. I mean, everybody, you know, it's just. I mean, I've been to where the tough people end up at.
Right.
It ain't no fun.
It's family friendly, man. Most of Jay's events, because ain't gonna be no MF going on stage, booty drops, and all that old bullshit. You know, you can let your kids interact with the other different races of kids, and everybody having a good time. Real talk. But you take a motherfucker to the hood and some old English and some liquor, and ain't nobody out there.
Leave my child alone. Pill popping. Man, that's some crazy shit when they be ass dropping and pill popping.
Oh Lord.
So you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Them motherfuckers all on stage, wiggling and ass all out with a 40 and shit. It ain't happening at a gay king event.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Jay
Health,
showed you a whole different audience also.
right. Health, wealth, relation, health, wealth, and something else. Listen to the message and the music. Ali, how you doing today, brother? I don't see you. What you drinking over there, man? Some probiotics?
Enjoy a blessed day likewise, King Graham Cracker. Love you. He's telling y'all to have a blessed day, rest of your day.
Right on, Graham. Right on, Snitch.
Hey, they be scaring me with this health shit. I got a call the other day. It's my man, you drink water, and we want you to come take some labs again in 30 days, and all kind of shit, man. You talking about your my kidneys was not acting like they. Oh, come on, man. Your Kaiser was a motherfucker, man. I said something. They said, "Oh no, we just need to watch them." Y'all watching everything.
Watch my ass walk out the door, goddamn it.
Shit.
So like Rockwell, I always feel like somebody watching
I said,
me.
drink water, yeah. I don't know about other people. When I wake up at night to go to use the restroom, I drink water. I drink water all night long.
I do too. Got to.
Yeah. But I gotta eat better though. I got off of that candy. I love candy.
You like candy?
Yeah, I like candy. I like gummy bears and licorice.
Modification, bro.
Yeah, I like that. I like my favorite candy is orange slices. I don't eat a lot of it, but
It's funny you say that, Bernard, because you know how he is. I ain't gonna drink, I ain't gonna have no smoke, I don't do nothing but count money. Nigga, them damn on you be high. on them damn arms twisted, all that sugar and shit. That nigga be sitting up here just enjoying himself.
Yeah. Other people be drinking. You're right. I have candy. I'm in something else. Yep.
If this noise bother you, Snitchy, good morning. Can you mute me and then take me out? Because I can't do 3 things at once, darling.
We'll endure it, King Fred. We'll endure it.
Okay, because I can't turn.
What you doing, huh?
I'm cleaning something up that I can't fuck with my phone with.
I thought you was cooking or something. Like, what you got over there doing?
It's the water.
That nigga cleaning his ass.
Oh my God.
Well,
that's how it sounds when you get your ass clean.
That's the least.
Right?
Fuck around.
I was listening to them today talking about what to eat.
Yeah.
Everything I made last night: baked beans, grilled steaks, and corn. All that ain't no good for you.
Well, you should be dead. You gonna be dead in the morning. So lucky you woke up, nigga. And some gravy. It's the wonder you woke up this morning. It's amazing.
It do.
We Googled over the weekend. We talked to some health professionals. And these motherfuckers, they say that the shit that I'm eating is the shit that I'm supposed to be eating. Everything that they said. Except them biscuits in the morning.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do better. Man, that was a beautiful conversation this morning. I say I'm not getting in this. Because our leading said everybody's saying the same thing. And after 8 years of listening to this Culligan water, hey, I don't have $5,000. Maybe they're gonna figure it out. Shit. How much is the machine?
Hey, did you hear what Shelly said? Cold salesman. Did you hear what he said? He said, "Oh, I help you buy it."
he said, "Come with a debit, Visa, Walmart
credit card,
any kind of card, a pay as you go card. Just bring me the card, nigga."
I'm gonna make it go through.
That's what he said, King Bernard. He
I don't get my money.
I'm paying attention to the game. I'm paying attention to the game. All the time in the back of my head, I'm saying this nigga is from Frisco.
This nigga is from Hunters Point, motherfucking Peel Hill, motherfucker.
By all means, water.
All means necessary.
And that nigga said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? And this water is no joke, man. It's the best water. It's the only water. It's the number one water. We are number one.
And they said, you don't have to buy. Hey, you ain't got to buy no mouthwash. Just push the button. It changes.
If you want your water for your facial, just change the button, and the water will come out be for your skin, the same hydrogen as your skin.
I know y'all proud of me. I wouldn't get in next year because I would have tore his ass up. I said, well, why don't you have one that you can soak a motherfucker in? I don't know who. We all been talking about that filter and that water running on the top of your head and shit.
Yes.
They look like they look just alike. Him and Jack. Some pretty motherfuckers, ain't they? Some good water drinking. And Ali, you got some of that piss water over there. You piss water and they taking water, nigga.
Hey man.
Uh-oh.
If the world end, nigga, my piss is gonna be the only thing to drink.
Well, I ain't.
And if you niggas don't want to drink,
I'm dead.
If you don't want to drink, if you don't want to drink, when that's all you got left, nigga, you will dry up on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, Kente.
But they didn't get to the root of the problem.
I ain't Kente. I was drinking. I probably before Kente was. Shit, Kente ain't got shit on me. I drank right here on this show.
Oh Lord.
You remember that, Snitchy?
Yeah, I was, yes, yes, I do remember.
Yeah, nigga, that wasn't no apple juice, nigga.
Well, we were hoping it was apple juice.
No, that was straight piss. I just didn't show you my ding dong like Fred be doing.
Thank you. Thank you for not showing your curly, sir. Thank you.
All you niggas don't have a garden hose hooked up in your ass. Watch.
Ain't nobody gonna have no garden hose hooked up to their ass.
That motherfucker say when it stop working, y'all, you gotta eat pussy. That motherfucker, Ali, you ain't shit. You say all old men eat pussy.
They do.
You crazy as hell, Ali.
Don't go into the
My daddy told me that's the nastiest thing in the world.
Hey man,
you don't try to talk me into that shit this weekend. Nigga, you crazy.
Hey nigga, if your shit don't work, all you got is your tongue and your fingers, nigga. Get busy.
That didn't work, Ali.
I ain't talking about you, nigga. I'm talking about when man shit don't work, they become a licking master.
What is that, Ali?
Well, you gotta ask the licking master what it is.
Well, give me your definition.
Well, no, you don't want to know, but you could be a licking master because you already got certain things that's released out of your mouth that will be an injection.
Sister, insert your own risk, sister.
Watch this, Ali. Wait a minute. Third hour power?
Ain't don't work no more. He turned into a licking master.
And what age, Ali?
It's official. I said, damn.
Official, I know. What else you gonna? God damn it, Fred. Turn your ass down, nigga. God damn, all that goddamn noise. Nobody want to hear that. Motherfucker, got sound like a hose all up in his booty hole and shit.
She doing the best he can today.
This nigga letting us hear them clean his ass out. We don't want to hear that shit. And look, man, if a man, what y'all think men do when they get up in age and their thing don't work no more? They use their fingers and their tongue.
Well, these days, they got all them extra pills and shit. They don't. That's why I say that.
After it's dead, ain't nothing them pills can do, Bernard.
Oh, okay. What they call them? Them old men. They call them sugar daddies.
No, they call them master liquors.
Yeah, them sugar daddies now. They do a little something. The women, they ain't getting away from
free no more. Motherfuckers say they got a doctor's bag all with the toys. Put the vibrators and shit. They got everything online.
They got a couple of gadgets.
I say, Ali, so why do they want that if they can't feel nothing down there? He say
they like to see the lady that the lady is fine. They don't give a damn about feeling nothing. They want her to feel.
Oh shit! He's so full of shit.
They want to see that fine motherfucker wiggle.
Oh shit! Wiggle while you work. Wiggle while you work.
They want to see a bad motherfucker. Hi.
Old man Bernard up here talking about well, what's that one that they use? Well, what's that one that they use? The Viagra, nigga. You know what the fuck it is.
That shit don't work, nigga. Damn. Yeah. Nigga, you better get you some watermelon up in you.
No, motherfucker, all you need is some pineapple. What do you say?
No, he said walnuts, Brazil nuts, and pumpkin seeds, nigga, will help you.
And nigga toe.
But that carotenoids and that watermelon will help your motherfucking ding dong too, nigga.
What you call it? The canickel nut.
Carotenoids.
How you find out all that? You read that?
Nigga, that's what's in watermelon.
So you use it?
It's got the most lycopene with any vegetable out there.
Lycopene.
Lycopene will save your thing.
And Listerine.
That's right. Get you some of that lycopene up in you. Watermelon, tomatoes. Make sure they got the number 9 on them, because if they ain't got the number 9, you got some motherfucking poison. Like BBD told you. Poison. And you need to take care of yourself out there. People like to see the palate is dangerous in your mouth. The palate is dangerous. It tell you that you eating for taste. If it tastes good, it fools you to make you think it's good for you, but it's not. So some people eat for taste. Some people eat to live. Some people eat to die. Some people eat just to eat. Some people eat to blow up. Some people eat to lose, because some foods out there help you lose weight. But if you're eating donuts and drinking Slurpees from 7-Eleven and shit like that, you know, you looking to blow up.
You know, I really believe culturally in neighborhoods, area codes, cheap areas that you live in, that motherfucker use a lot of grease. I went on the other side of town and I see what the fuck they give them. You know, anybody that seasoned the shit and then put it out there, you can see that the motherfucking shit is the date, and then they make it, this package is that, and this package, and you look what's in it. A whole bunch of processed foods, and then the chicken, they will put this red fucking, what do you call it, seasoning on it. And I'm like, why would they do that? Then you go to looking at it real close, and that should be brown, funky, all kinds of shit.
They cover up. They tell you, and then if you look at it, they got the sell by date is
right
that day.
Right. And they call that a deal all the way on the other side of town, and they be having that shit packed up for them people. I mean, people that don't know better. I mean, really packed up pretty, like hot dogs, enough for a barbecue.
It's not stamped for the people. It's stamped because that's the regulations that they have to follow. So
I think you get that part, Ali.
Yeah, that don't. This when they stamp it, that don't mean that was the actual day that they got it. They just stamp it before they put it on the shelf because that's a regulation. That motherfucker could have been there for 3-4 weeks before they stamped it and put it on the shelf. You got to be careful, man.
If you can stay out of them motherfuckers, man, you'd be better off. You know, I see this shit at Aldi's. Even at Aldi's, when you go to the Whole Food place downtown where they just getting it out the garden, they say farmers market.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none of that shit really. It don't last. It look fucked up. It just fucked up.
Well, when fresh stuff is good for you, you got to eat it right away. You can't transport it. You can't transport it to different places.
Right.
How about farm to market?
You just got to go to the farm itself. That's why I told you to look up the Farm Bureau in your county and find out where the farms is, so you can get it right away and cook it right away.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There's a mechanism to this shit. But, you know, a lot of people don't want to go through all that when they time to eat. They just want to get something to eat and say, fuck them niggas that's talking about to go over there to that goddamn farm. Nigga, I'm hungry right now. You know, and I understand. I do. I understand what they mean. Shit, they want to get something to eat ASAP. You know, but if
one week, bro, ain't bad. I'm in the country. God damn it. They used to have this place before COVID. But
we don't want to hear all that goddamn hoses and shit. Nobody wants to hear all your hoses, nigga. Don't come back until you done with the hosing, nigga. Your crazy motherfucking ass. Anyway, do what you do for your body, whatever it.
Man, I can say what we want to say.
I'm talking now. I'm talking to Bernard, nigga. Don't come talking over me, nigga. I'll put you in the back. Now, Bernard, you know what it is. Do what you got to do to make your body feel good. Now, however it is you want to live your life to make it work, because that's the main thing. You know, the real food is how you want to live your life. That's the real food. Now, go ahead, Fred. You want to talk and hose your booty.
One damn thing, Bernard. Look at me, and you look at me good. You see this handsome? You see this handsome motherfucker right here? That looks like he's about 23 years old. You know, I
That's
just
a
got
lie.
Anyway, you see this badass 62-year-old man that's trying to make it, you know, and doing a pretty good job of it. You know, I mean, I got to get off camera because I'm just, too beautiful for the camera.
That's a lie.
Burn out.
Ali, don't hate. Is that Ali? Ali, don't hate.
I ain't say shit about your stupid ass nigga. You gotta learn. That's that goddamn chicken buck girl talking to you.
Oh. Wait a minute. That wasn't you.
That was that big old chicken buck girl. You know they
Leave
call
my sister alone.
the sister my ass. She over there tearing your ass. That's a lie. That's a lie. She over there. I think she want a little piece of you, Fred.
Kodak. She don't want none of me. I got a pump, no grinds.
Lie detector test to service. That's a lie.
There's a woman on the line, man. I thought it was the gentleman in there talking for a minute. Prostate, coochie. I didn't know that we had ladies here. Ali was giving up the secrets. Ali even gave up all the secrets. My brother.
Well, no damn secrets. We already knew that shit.
Watermelon. Lipocene. What's the name of it? What's the name of it, Ali? Lipocene?
Nigga, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself to your old woman down there. You better take notes, nigga.
Lipocene. Wonder can I get it in a bottle?
Yes, at Sprouts.
Oh. Was that Ali? Ali! Who is that? Who was that? Say it was for Sprouts. Oh, Lord, I ain't supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be resting. Oh. Turn your blinker off, trucker.
Well, sit your ass down somewhere and rest.
I ain't gonna turn my blinker off. I'll turn my volume down. I can't turn my blinker off, no.
No, we don't want to do that.
Safety first.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So what you got? You and Ali got going on? Huh?
Who, King Fred?
I thought somebody switching voices over here and there. I thought somebody.
Nobody's switching no voices.
No, ain't nobody. Yeah, nobody's bothering you, King Fred.
Well, who's Ali? Where Ali at? Am I hearing? Am I hearing things? I hear something sound like Ali. Then I hear something sound a little bit like Chocolate Peach.
It sound all the way like our sister Chocolate Peach because that's who it is.
Oh, okay.
It don't sound like no man. Stop that.
Well, you know, I'll be on your meds. You said that. I did not. I'm not battling with you. I'm not battling with you, sister. Not at all.
I sound like Ali.
No, sister, you sound like sister.
Several times you said it, Frederick.
Today?
Yes, today.
I know one thing. Both of you motherfuckers gonna get put in the bank. Whether you motherfuckers keep saying my name.
I thought I was talking to you, bro.
You gonna get your ass put in the back with this motherfucker talking about. I don't even repeat my name.
Oh Lord.
Both of you motherfuckers. Let's go for both of y'all.
Nick, you got any control around here?
Oh, well, I'm supposed to be resting for 10 minutes, so I feel good.
Oh shit. Sister, I hope you feel better. Really
Thank
do.
you. I
Mhm.
feel like I'm about to throw up. When I just
Oh Lord, not on the phone.
You don't feel well, sister?
No, I don't feel well. I still came into work, but I don't feel well.
Oh my.
That's what you have sick time for, sister. You can.
She's gonna get fired. You better take your ass in there and get you some
Hey.
Colon, get you some Colon and some some of that damn oil and drink some of that cod liver oil. You want to take you a good hot shit and a shower and get your ass back out there because Pimp Daddy ain't having that shit. Uncle Sam say we gonna work you till you're dead.
Stop it.
Till you drop. Till you drop.
Your health is your wealth, sister.
Yeah, I got my Amex bill is due, so I gotta finish that. And maybe after that, I'll go home.
Okay.
So Fred's fault.
Well, King Fred, you've left King Chief on the screen on his own, but I think he's multitasking. Shall we retire backstage for the day?
I think Ali's here and he's the main nigga in charge.
He took himself off stage. He too is multitasking.
Yeah, we can go back. Wow. Sure.
Right. Will you tell all the wonderful something beautiful? To keep
People
them
are still here. We still have a live audience.
We do, but we have to have a topic to.
We don't have to have none of that. Y'all have a great day, Mr. Fred. Feeling pretty good today. I'm gonna hang out here with these thugs for a minute. Y'all have a great day now.
All right, love y'all. I believe
We don't do all that. We're not introducing what's going on later on tonight. What's happening tomorrow? I said it's over. Hang the phone up.
Okay.
Damn, Fred.
All that shit. All that love it,